Sports encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Darien. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change with hat name. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it, don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers! What up, man? We are in the building. It is Work Boot Wednesday, so strap up your hard hats and your work boots. It is go time. Take the E out of ego, and it spells go. Shout out to Lane Kiffin. We're in the building, man. AJ McCarron, Bama legend, three-time national champ, will be joining us this morning. Plus, Sean King. We'll see if he makes an appearance since he's just all over the fucking place. Been on Instagram. He's now chasing models, Sharon Moore style. We'll find out where he's been. And see who else joins us, man. But we got a loaded show. Let's dive right into it on a Work Boot Wednesday. We got a lot to discuss, man. And it starts with Diego Pavia. Listen, son, you've run your course. You are officially cooked. You say, fuck you voters. But then you don't say thank you to all those same people who granted you additional years to continue to play football. You sound like another ungrateful fuck from this bitch-made generation. You wouldn't have made it to that stage last Saturday, Diego Pavia, if you didn't get another JUCO year, fuck boy. You wouldn't have even been in this conversation if you didn't get extended and sue and bitch and cry and moan about playing more years. But fuck the voters. After 91 fucking years of the Heisman Trophy, 91 years of dignity, class, and history, you all of a sudden are bigger than the fucking awards, you ungrateful fucking punk kid. Go back groceries and make me a fucking sandwich. Legend Bay, let me talk to you real quick. You were granted your release by the NCAA to attend Ohio State, where you apparently wanted to go. But let me explain something to you. See, when you're 17 years old, literally in the literature, it says if you aren't 18, your parents are now in control, and any signed documents carry weight. So I've had friends and buddies and others that I've known my whole life growing up signing NILs that were 17, had to sign them with their parents. Not one of them had a release. Not one of them, not one was granted a release in all my life. I looked it up too, and I was looking back, and I'm like, fuck. Not one person who signed a document at 17 by their parents were granted a release, not even in the court of law. But you got yours. Because we're in a deserve a trophy generation. And you fucking soft pussies can't understand that you just gimme. But you don't understand why you are so soft when shit don't go your fucking way. But what do I know? What I do know is my Far East Sider, 317, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, Danny Dimes jocking, Caitlin Clark loving, and Phillip Rivers new job. My main man, Big Smitty, joins.
We made it, y'all. It's Wednesday. It's hump day, man. Phillip Rivers is in the ice bath right now, healing up from his first action in over 5 years.
What did we make it?
Huh?
We made it where? We made it where?
It's Wednesday, man. I'm just thankful for another day, man. Tomorrow ain't promised. You got kids out here offering their parents and stuff at the house in Hollywood and actors, all type of stuff going on.
Cerritos, California.
Hold on now. It happened twice in the same week, different households.
They're saying that's celebrities too. There's celebrities there too, they're saying. We don't know who they are yet, though.
A lot going on. So I'm just thankful to be here, homie. Like me and you, we can talk, we can breathe, all our limbs work, we can feel pain, we can feel sorrow. That's a blessing, homie. I hope the chat for the same way. Shout out to Cole Vaden, shout out to Drumline Jared, shout out to No Takes Wayne, shout out to Andrew, who's Andrew Nance, and whoever else is in the chat, Killer 0519 and D Jones 904. Nah, I didn't buy a house. Stay out my business.
He had Airbnb, y'all, right there, nap time, right there on Indianapolis Boulevard, right there by the horses. Anyway,
good morning, Shay TV.
Who?
Shay TV told me good morning, so I told you good morning.
I don't have feelings. And somebody in the chat before the show even started this morning, Bailey and I were in here producing while you were asleep, Smitty. And here it is, Jacob. JB's a clown who hates on minorities. Never seen him root for a POC. Never seen him root for a POC. Just hate.
Person of color.
Oh, yeah, of course. My daughter's black, but all right. Pavia is a real one. He turned Vanderbilt around. He helped build Vanderbilt, contrary to JB's belief. Pavia deserved the Heisman. It wasn't close. Pavia's 30 years old. Make me a fucking sandwich. Shut your fucking bitch ass up. By the way, he wouldn't even have been there if he didn't get a fucking 2 more years, you fucking idiot. So shut the fuck up. Make me a fucking sandwich, you soft motherfuckers. Smitty, real quick, I just got the gate. Since I don't have feelings and nobody, and I hate everybody, let's dive into something real quick because I have a rant right out the gate.
Let's do it.
You may not like it.
All right, love it.
It's not towards you. It's towards the side, though. Yeah.
Please do.
Not y'all, but like y'all.
Oh, okay. I get it a little bit.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Maybe only you'll get it. Everybody else out there right now is thinking it's like racist.
No,
by the way, POC has to be the gayest term I've ever heard for like calling out a brother or a Mexican or POC, homie. Are you?
Most people didn't say minority or like, you know what I mean? Like,
are you shitting me, homie? POC now? Are you? Do you have a fucking? Do you use a noun pronoun too, sir? You fucking gay. Anyway, there's a video that came out and no one's gonna like it, but I'm gonna show it. And let's show the video, Bailey, first.
I hope he didn't find. I hope he ain't fine with that.
President Trump.
Word matter.
Calling someone.
The R word.
Is a dirty.
Disgusting.
Insult. It's demeaning.
That's the most retarded shit I've ever seen in my life.
Woo! All right. We're at Work Boot Wednesday. Let me collect myself real quick. Bailey, I want to do a rant. Bailey, can you show the video again real quick? And right in the middle of us, I want to do a rant. Excuse me, Smitty. I want to do a rant on this one. I'm being serious on this one. Go ahead, show it, Bailey. I want to show something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She looked good. 8. And then, all right. So I want to be clear here. Democratic far left, I'm talking to you. You've hit all-time bottom. You've hit the rock bottom of just pure evilness. You got these people to get together and do a video because Trump called Walz a retard. By the way, those kids right there, or grown-ups or whoever, those Gorjons, they aren't retarded. They're disabled. There's a fucking big difference, by the way. You're fucking retarded, you far left demonic fucks. You found real disabled kids, put them in a video to say, don't say the R word. Are you fucking joking me, you soft fucks? You weirdo fucking demonic weirdo fucks. See, nobody's going to take it. They're going to take it for fun because we let in and we're a joking show. But I'm going to be honest. You far left fucks who found those fucking disabled people and put them on a video to say the R word as if we can't say fucking retard. And you want to use that for fucking Donald Trump. That's your get back. You are a bunch of weirdo fucks. If the Republicans would have put a video together about a bunch of fucking gays running around cutting their dicks off, you guys would be fucking up in arms right now in a court of law trying to sue Donald Trump. You fucking weirdos. Anyway, man, let's move on amicably.
I agree with you on Pavia, man. Like, at the end of the day, going out here disrespecting the high.
You drank that?
Huh?
You drank that water?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? What you mean?
So you agree with Pavia right out the gate. Great segue. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking about what you said earlier. You had a great initial rant. Like, Diego Pavia, man, you got to put some respect.
That was my rant. I just did it. The rant I just did. My rant was just on the retards.
Oh, well, you said something earlier before that. You were talking about Diego Pavia and the way disrespecting the entire game of football by flicking off the voters because he didn't get his way, because he didn't win. Yeah. First of all, Pavia, you a decent player, but you talking like you had some type of Cam Newton, Tim Tebow-esque type of year, and you got screwed over in a big-time way. Homie, Fernando Mendoza's on an undefeated team. IU has been just as shitty or even probably worse than Vandy has been historically. So when we talk about turning around the program, yes, you played a big role in turning around Vandy, but I would argue that the turnaround job at IU and what Fernando Mendoza did was even more impressive. They're in the playoffs, they're undefeated, and your stats were none of y'all stats were just crazy. First of all, JB pointed that out the other day when you compare the last Heisman compared to this year's Heisman. None of y'all was really just out there like that. So press your brakes, homie. And even if you really thought that you should have been the winner, you put respect on all the previous Heisman Trophy winners that did it before you, bro. The fact you're doing this and you're a QB too, like JB always says, stuff like that is not a part of your job description. You're supposed to be a leader of men. You're supposed to stay even keel when things are going too high. When things are high, when things are low, you stay even keel in every scenario. You show, and you're showing the world right now that you can't handle it when things don't go your way, that you're immature, and that you're here for the clout. That's what you show, and that's not going to translate in the NFL, and I'm disappointed in you because you're a talented kid, but that's the problem. You're a grown-ass man still acting like a kid, and I don't like that smile, too, by the way. I wanted to point that out. That smile looks fucking forced, looks uncomfortable. He looks constipated.
Looks Asian.
He's like, it's like he's trying to it's like a robot smile. He ain't really.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like
damn near Otani. Look,
like he forcing it. Like,
yeah,
he look like he in discomfort.
Weirdo fuck. Listen, you pawn your girl off, your mom off on fucking Theo.
Right.
You fucking you're a barstool fucking celebrity or what do you call that? Influencer.
Get him.
You're a fucking mockery. And I like Theo. I'm cool with Theo Vaughn. I'm cool and we're cool, but it doesn't mean you ain't my homeboy.
Theo, he's chilling. Theo just fucking his mom.
Yeah, he just fucking mom.
That ain't got Theo doing what he's supposed to do. They ain't got nothing to do with him.
I fuck a lot of moms. Like I ain't got nothing against fucking a mom.
The problem is that the kid never just hands the mom off though. That's the weird part of it.
Yeah.
Usually the mama sneaks around and go fuck with the coach and go mess with JB run the feet. Yeah.
I don't know if people, but yeah, I'd rather fuck the mom on GP getting it without you knowing, son.
That's how it usually goes.
That's how I like fucking the mom when you don't know and I still coach you.
Because you go over there, you rubbing feet to start to get the foreplay going. Get to the house. The kid thinks mom is in the hotel sleep for the recruiting visit. She's over there riding Coach JB. The next day's orientation. You guys see each other in the distance. You wink. She knows what happened. The kid thinks y'all didn't do nothing, and now he's a 4 or 5 star going to a D1 after you coached him up. And he has no idea that you've been Tyreek Hilling his mama.
Thank you. We broke it down fucking beautifully right there. That's exactly how it went down for 35, 40 recruits. So I'm just trying to say that is what we don't get. We don't understand. Crack his mama on the side.
Right.
But don't give me your mama.
Like, don't put it in our face. Like, respectfully. I don't keep that low key.
Yeah, you're giving me your mom?
Like the way
on the show?
The way it is in Texas. Like on the show, right.
They came on this show and here's my mom.
He don't respect nothing. He don't respect his mama. He don't respect the game of football, the Heisman Trophy.
Buy you a dollar. There's time. JUCO. JUCO, he could get more years. Like the shit is unbelievable.
It's me.
Thank you. So you're starting to turn right, man.
Good enough to do that.
You're making it right. Let's get to quote of the day, man. Brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you head over there. Use the promo code Coach JB. Get $75 on a $5 entry. You must be 18, 19 in Maryland, New York. And let's make this down, Smitty. Quote of the day. 2 of my best quotes of the day, and contrary to belief, CTB, as Smitty likes to call it. 2 of my best, I think, just from the heart. Quote of the day, Smitty. The best way out is always through.
Oh, my God. That meant I almost choked on my spit. That was such a powerful thing. The best way out.
I don't think it's so direct you don't even understand it.
No, I do, because like you're saying, like to get out, you just go through it.
The best way out is always through. Always through. Rank it.
I'm going through that right now. That's probably top 15. That's top 15 right there. Yep.
Yeah. The energy was fucked because you fucked off a great quote because you were drinking and doing all kind of weird shit in the back. So anyway,
it was so powerful.
Yeah. You fucked it up. Thanks.
Keith Smith said another lame quote.
Huh?
Keith Smith said another lame quote. Just want to let you know that.
Keith Smith, by the way, yesterday, I want to address your fat wobble body ass. Yesterday, you came out and said, didn't you poach Carlos Thompson and Malik Henry or some shit? No, I didn't. I recruited them originally. I'm the original recruiter, you fucking idiot. So when I left, I took them. That's not poaching. That's taken. Real simple. That's when they're my original kid. It's not poaching. Now, Keith Smith, stop talking about it. You keep saying this every couple years. Do you realize you continue to say the same shit every few years? It doesn't change who the original recruiter of Carlos Thompson and Malik Henry was. It was me. I brought them to junior college, you fucking idiot. So shut the fuck up. Yes, Darnell?
How long has this show been on like rotation? You said every few years he's been saying it. So like,
yeah,
this show been for like 20 years. I mean, this fucking Barney interruption.
Like Keith acts like the fucking main recruiter is gonna switch. Like it's not gonna be me no more.
Right.
God damn, homie. Keith, send me a picture of mama too. I might want to smash. Let's keep moving on. Contrary to belief, brought to you by Underdog. Smitty, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
Contrary to belief.
Thank you. Now you get how it works. Yeah.
I heard that one.
Yeah. I'd rather fucking die on my motherfucking feet than live on my motherfucking knees, homie.
10 toes, homie. 10 toes.
Shit. I be goddamn. I don't get scabs on my knees, homie.
So when you eat the cat, you don't get on your knees with it?
Nah, it means I don't suck dicks. I don't kiss ass. Oh, soft pussy motherfucker.
But when you eat the cat, are you in the sniper position? Are you on the knees? Are they on your face?
It's got to be well smelt out. It's got to be well smelt out way ahead of time. Number one. Number two, you got to. It's got to be more of on the lay flat on the bed type of situation.
Sniper. That's called the sniper. Yeah. It's called the sniper position.
Oh, you know, there's names for it. Got it.
Sniper. It's like you lay. You know how a sniper lays out?
Yeah.
That's like yeah. So that's why they call it the sniper. You got the legs up, boom, and you kind of doing your thing.
Gotcha.
Now, don't have your feet bent up though. You know what I'm saying? If you laid out, cool. But if your feet are like this, that's an issue. That's an issue. That's the same thing as like a dude wearing a long shirt with nothing on.
What now?
Same level. If you're laid out, homie, eating the cat, if you eating the cat, and you got your legs like this, your legs better not be like when you eating that cat, JB. Your legs, but if I see your feet swinging left and right while you eating the cat, that is a huge issue. That's the red flag as a grown man.
Why?
Your feet gotta be down, and you got the leg, and you doing your thing. But if your feet is like this, if your bare feet is like this, and you swing your feet like this, homie, that's an issue.
Why? Why? I know why.
Look,
I know why.
It's a bad look, homie.
Cornhole, why are you here? You're a fucking bitch. You're a nobody. Your mama's on her knees. I fucked the shit out of her last night. Now leave. Hold on. I know why that swing and know why it matters.
Why?
Because it means you're not into the pussy. You want to get it over with. You're done with it. It stinks.
Is that what that means?
A, it has a smell. B, you just don't like doing it. C, you ready to get your shit sucked on. D, you ready to bust and get her out of there. That's what that is, homie.
The leg swing, homie.
That means like come on, let's go. Like, hey. Yeah, Shay. That's what we do.
You learn a lot on this show.
Yeah, we do all kind of shit on this motherfucker.
Yeah, you gonna learn about sports, life, politics, bedroom secrets, all type of stuff. You gonna learn.
Shay, you rather if I said mine was 8 inches? Let's just be real. Around. Does that matter? Let's keep moving on, Smitty. A poll question. I have a very educational poll question for you that's in depth, macro level, expansion. I need you to expand on this particular poll question.
I'm gonna give you a deep answer.
Do you think the rapid expansion of legalized sports betting is good or bad for the integrity of professional sports? So hold on. I want to be clear here. Do you think the rapid expansion, rapid expansion is one touch point I need you to touch on.
All right.
Rapid expansion. Legalized sports betting is the second part I need you to expand on. Integrity of professional sports is the third part. So in summation, do you think the rapid expansion of legalized sports betting is good or bad for the integrity of professional sports? Go.
If your question is about the integrity of professional sports, then my answer has to be no, I don't think it is a good thing. Now, for a fan's perspective, which you and I are now, analysts/fans, I think it's amazing. I believe legalized sports betting should be rapidly extended across the globe. But for the integrity of the game, we have too many examples of coaches, players, and referees, shout out to Tim Donahue, for utilizing the sports betting to their own advantages to take away from the game. So there's no way that I got too many examples right in front of my face that tells me that the rapid expansion of the legalized sports betting is taking away the integrity of the professional game.
A pretty in-depth answer. Pretty in-depth. I think that the bettor on social media with who's an absolute nobody degenerate has ruined it for everybody else. Because they're the same guys that are pulling up on Jimmy Butler out in the fucking parking lot. And these are the same guys that are DMing LeBron who think they actually belong in the conversation. They actually act like they know these people. They actually think that they're somebody. They actually never played a sport whatsoever. They're fucking grocery baggers. They've done nothing. They've got zero pussy in their life. And they literally think that they belong in the world of the elite. You're not. You don't. There's different levels of human. There's the ones that the gods and the angels touched. Then there's like hardworking, smart millionaires and billionaires who never played sports are very fucking like, analytical and like the Zuckerbergers and the fucking, all those type of guys. Elon and the South Africans and all those motherfuckers, right?
Right.
So they're somebody because they're money made.
Yeah.
But they're nobody. They never play sports. But they still always aspire to be a sports or an athlete. Those guys.
Where are we at, though? Where are we at? Because we were not blessed by the gods, per se. We're not like
I'm a 1%. I got paid. I got a check. So I'm a 1%er, actually.
We're kind of tweeners, though, I would
say.
say.
But we're not even in the mix right now.
Okay.
Then there's just a medium class guy that works and got a degree and fucking decent career, teacher, doctors, lawyers, great public servicers. There's cops and firemen. Need those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's nobody. Damn. There's nobodies. The nobodies are the ones that are betting for everybody else. And they all believe that everything revolves around you. Mm. You're a nobody. You're an absolute nobody. Mm. And that's the problem. You're nobody. KC Chiefs for life. KC Chiefs for life. Do better research. You're a nobody. You're a fan. You're a fanboy. That's why your logo and your profile picture has a Chiefs helmet. You're absolutely the people I'm talking about. You're the absolute bottom feeders in this whole scenario. Mm-hmm. You're actually the nobodies that we're discussing. You are the ones need to be pillowed right out the gate.
That's deep, man.
Need to be pillowed.
I'm just really digesting everything you just said. I think the start.
We need to pillow people like really these guys. Yeah, really deep. We need to pillow the KC whatever. He's the one like Dave Portnoy. We got 3 Super Bowls. No, we don't. We don't have 3 Super Bowls. You're a fucking nobody. Nobody knows you. So anyway, hopefully you got a Chiefs Queendom shirt. You fucking cunt. Let's move on, Smitty. We got a lot going on.
Whoa.
What?
None.
We got a lot going on, Smitty. I believe it's ruined sports because now motherfuckers can't even bet shit. Can't bet nothing.
You damn near can't even say that word on our stream no more.
Right. And you can't do it in NFL, NBA, nothing.
Right.
So
it's crazy. Homie. It's crazy. But let's move on to this next topic, homie. I definitely want to hear your opinion on this one. So we know the last, week and a half, whatever, we all just been talking about this crazy stuff with Sharon Moore in Michigan. But check this out. The Michigan staffer who had an inappropriate relationship with Sharon, it says that she's still employed with Michigan. So Sharon gets fired, gets arrested, goes to jail, but the white girl is still there. That's what we hear in reports. That's what the school told USA Today. So I'm trying to see what's going on, homie. Are you excited? Why are you clapping?
White girl. Huh?
So are you excited for it?
Skip the job, homie.
And you're happy about that. Listen, I don't have for nobody. I don't wish anybody to get fired. I really don't. But I'm just big on consistency though. If the rules are staffers can't sleep with each other and it leads to termination, then that's the rule. And then stand on it, everybody gets let go.
Smitty, let's stop. Get macro today with me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Let's stop. We gotta stop. I called this out on Whitlock's last week. Everybody was mad at me. I've been calling it out. Why did the wife filed for divorce? Why has she fucking left him?
I don't know. You said they all messing around, homie. That's what you keep saying.
So that's why she's still employed. It was a known thing, homie. This has got to stop. We have to stop.
Then why did they fire Sharon in the first place then? If everybody knew and it wasn't a big of a deal, why are we here?
Because they lost to Ohio State. I've been telling y'all. Why are we making this deep? Why are we making this deeper than it is, homie?
But he beat Ohio State the last 2 years. That don't mean nothing.
By the way, this has been going on.
He got to go undefeated.
By the way, they knew about this last year before the Ohio State game.
How long they been smashing?
A couple years. And he fucking other bitches. He fucking OnlyFans bitches. He flying them in. He go to the game. Like, come on, homie. This ain't no. Come on, homie. The wife's
so they were diddying basically in a smaller way. What's that?
Turn around her side. Turn around her side, Sharon.
That's a camera, homie? Was that a camera? Ain't no way the Moore family was getting down like that. Stop. You better stop sliding on this camera. Stop sliding, homie.
Look at it. Oh, they coming around the side and shit. Like.
Freddie Mac is calling Cat.
He don't even know what he just said anything. I don't care. Pro-black Freddie Mac, homie. Listen, real quick. It's a known thing. She ain't filed for divorce. She ain't took the kids. Tell me, Smitty, real quick. You just mentioned the whole breakdown of a white girl getting cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
You said it last week.
Mm-hmm.
You said she'll make live in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Name me a white girl that got cheated on by a brother that wouldn't have snatched their kids right out the gate and just left the house. Name me one. Name me one that wouldn't have already filed for divorce and made it public after they were humiliated in basically the number one trending topic for 3 consecutive days on the internet. You're telling me the wife's cool and just, all right, standing right by his side when he got out of jail?
I'm trying to think, homie.
I know you're trying to think because it doesn't make sense. There's no person, Smitty.
Maybe she's staying for the kids.
Now it's all of a sudden 40 kids. She would have took the kids, Smitty. Any other motherfucking white girl with a brother would have took the kids and been out of there because she don't want to be around Sharon Moore when he's filmed every day by TMZ and Fox and CNN. Who you really shit me? You think this broad wants to have her kids in the limelight after they're fucking trending on social media and her kid's been embarrassed and his dad's a mockery now and he's been fired at the University of Michigan and blah, 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 blah. The list goes on and on and on. She right there with that motherfucker. She right there with the motherfucker and the kids and everybody else. Posted bail, everything. Come on, homie. Stop. We gotta stop.
Yeah.
We gotta stop moving around.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't hear. We talking about Bobby Petrino the same way when he did this fake ass motorcycle incident. I don't remember fucking Belichick getting. Belichick's not wasn't married. I don't give a fuck. He fucking a girl younger than my daughter. He's double my age. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't give a fuck about if he's married or not, homie. Like, this shit is ridiculous. I don't hear no. Bill Belichick got a pass, homie. Real shit. Because, like, we had Lombardi on at the time. I give a fuck less about him being on anymore. So I could give a fuck less. But what I'm saying is, and I got homeboys on that staff. What I'm saying is, I spared his motherfucking ass because Lombardi was on our show out of respect. I spared that motherfucker. That motherfucker fuck with little kids. He ain't no different. He worse, actually. So fuck all that other bullshit.
You said Belichick is double your age?
Probably. Shit.
You know you about to turn 50. You about to turn 50, so that mean he 100 damn near.
He keep bringing up 50 though.
I mean,
but anyway,
they were closer. That's all I'm just reminding you.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what's crazy too? You know the crazy part?
What?
That Michigan's getting a lot of heat last few years because they won. And when you win, you dig up shit and you try to get rid of the winners. What happens is when your arch rival and your crosstown rival over in Flint, Michigan, or East Lansing is shitty, but yet they had a major scandal. I could argue it's worse than Penn State's, but that's just been thrown under the bus or under the rug. We forgot about that. Motherfucker, I don't know what he do. Assaulted about 7,000 fucking gymnasts. But we just threw that under the bus, threw that under the rug. Nothing. Don't worry about that. Then we had a Mel Tucker incident with the fucking white girl fucking liar fucking Brenda Tracy under the rug. Because we want to worry about paying for a hamburger at Michigan and suspending a fucking Coach Harbaugh for winning a natty and then fucking sign stealing. And now we got a motherfucker that had nothing to do with any of that. By the way, nothing that Sharon Moore did was illegal unless he did the shit that they're saying that he's saying he didn't do with the threatening and all that. But I'm talking what he did.
Right. It was, you could argue that it was immoral, like it was, he cheated, but he didn't do anything illegal.
Decorum.
Yeah.
But that's trumped a motherfucking sexual assault, a fucking deviated, a fucking weirdo fucking trainer at Michigan State for how long?
I don't know if it's Trump. I just think it's the hot news right now. When that stuff was going on, that's all everybody was talking about. When the stuff was going on with Mel Tucker, that was our show for like 3 weeks. So like it just right now, this is the hottest new thing.
I'm telling you, Michigan State maybe this. Michigan State might have been doing something to get this off the heat off there. But I'm just saying, and they're shitty, and they fired Jonathan Smith, and then the shit just keeps going up. Like
Michigan just kind of the whole state of Michigan's kind of just messed up right now.
Yeah, the Somalians and all that shit. Like it's a lot fucked up. A lot of FAs in there. It's a lot of shit cracking up there. Smitty,
you all right?
Yeah. We have to break a little bit of football news because I got it, and I haven't watched the game all year. And you mentioned to me last week, Oklahoma City is killing it, and blah blah blah. They finally lost the game, I think. So the Knicks won the thing last night.
Yeah, they won the thing.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is anymore. It's just stupid. They won a fucking.
It's called the NBA Cup, but continue.
Yeah, NBA Cup.
They all get paid like a cool little bonus though. Like it's legit now. It's legit.
So they won a thing, but there's very situations going on there.
I know. I saw it.
What?
I saw. Go ahead, but I saw it. This morning I saw it.
He's addressed it too, by the way. So let's take a listen. Let's take a watch and what's going on, and then we'll break down what he tweeted out.
They celebrated and said, "Whoa, everything happened so fast."
So, like, I'm not going to defend Hart, but I wanted to make sure we're clear. So back in high school, we had like, stupid motherfuckers that would always like fuck around. They would like try to tap your nuts or something. Like we didn't play that game, but like we had motherfuckers that would try to run by in the hall and fucking hit your nuts or do some weird shit, right?
As a kid, right.
As a kid. Well, it's high school, kind of high school, so I don't know. But anyway, so I've seen the weird shit between men that aren't gay, that do weird shit. That, to be honest, it's mostly like white people shit. But anyway, last night when this occurred, and then I rewatched it slowly, it wasn't like a grab. Am I seeing this right?
It was a pose. It was an insert.
He thumbed his asshole.
So hold on. Before you continue, you went back and watched it slowly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look. Right there. Can you pause it with the thumbs up?
It's so quick that it's hard to really. Oh, Lord Jesus.
That's not AI, everyone.
I mean, Bresson reacted the right way, at least.
Like he turned around, like, what's cracking?
Like he jumped immediately. That's the good thing. If a man don't have that initial reaction, you know what they doing.
And then he tweeted out, like he balled his fist up too. If you see Jalen,
yeah,
Jalen balled his left hand up.
That's your homie. I know you and Jalen. Y'all talk all the time. Yeah. I know you cool with all them, Hart.
Look. He's like, hold up. Yeah, that ain't AI, homie. Here's the thing. Then he came out and said it was AI.
Like that means he's like joking. Like he still thinks it's a joke. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh Hart. What you on right now? Why is it even in your brain to do something like that right in that moment? Why is it even in your head to do that?
Exactly. And the soft part is a lot of celebrities are like commenting on Josh Hart's post like it's all good and fun and games. See, that's the problem, homie. Hollywood, homie. He got part of Hollywood. He's part of Hollywood now? No. He got the baby oil? He got the baby oil in New York, homie?
It's New York. That's Hollywood, New York. I mean, that's
baby oil squeeze, homie. Baby oil, homie.
I don't know what he own, homie. Whatever he own in his own personal household, though, leave that in the household. Like you said earlier, we don't need to see that shit. Why you bring that out here to the NBA court? You out here celebrating Everybody that's got bonuses. The 14th player on the bench who never gets playing time got him a cool little $200,000 extra chance on change his life for the short term. Y'all celebrate, and in the middle of you celebrating, it came in your head to put your thumb up your teammate, your brother's ass. That's just crazy, homie. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, as somebody who respected Josh Hart on the court for how hard he play and how he works, and he's a team guy, and this ain't he's too much of a team guy is what it looks like. He going too far with it. He too much of a team guy. He need to take a step back.
By the way, that's not the first time he ever did it.
Man.
So you're telling me he knew exactly where the booty was? This motherfucker knew right where the booty was, homie? Like, you see, hey, Smitty, did you see him kind of like having a look around and trying to figure it out? That motherfucker was like,
he got straight to it without looking.
I mean, like your thumb know where men's booty holes is, homie?
Didn't turn his head, like he didn't look down. He just quick, easy. It's like a science behind that shit with him.
It's what?
It's a science. Like he got that down. He got it down pat. He's executed that. He's practicing in his room. Pre-game. He been pre-game in the hotel at the Marriott. Just in the room, like.
So hold on, homie.
He's practicing his angle.
Are you shitting me right now? Are you shitting me right now? What's going on?
What's going on?
Is he the AE?
Is he the AE?
Is he the real AE out there? Like, when you define AE, is it this motherfucker?
Is he the face?
he the face of AE, homie? I gotta make a t-shirt with that motherfucker on there, homie.
Not him, but like him adjacent. Like, look just like him, but not him. Damn near got to. Yeah, I don't know what to say, chat. I'm damn near speechless. Damn near speechless.
Bailey, you send AJ the link? Say didn't get it. The fuck is this?
What you playing right now, homie?
I don't know. It's gay shit.
Right. We'll move on to the next topic, though, before we go to that first break. Your homeboy, Kalani Sitake, and Brent Key was at the Pop-Tarts Bowl and, doing, the first official Pop-Tarts toast of bowl season. I want you to check out.
Time out.
Huh?
Time out. Shay would like to know what AE is, Darnell.
I mean, I think there's no better person to explain it than the guy who invented it and who lives by it and stands by it. And I think that's you. I think you should go ahead and break it down.
But you say it better, like you explain it better.
It's hard for me to explain to the full capacity, the full level, because I don't participate in it. Never have, never will. I'm not interested in any of that type of play in my bedroom. So I just think someone who does it on a weekly basis, as yourself, might be able to go and dive into the different details of what AE all consists of. And she says, and then here we go. Tell me, JB. Exclamation point. She's screaming it right now. Tell me, JB. So you got to do it.
Shay, I get you're new to the show and I appreciate you coming on in, but like most women in here already know what's going on. Basically, it's a couple of different ways.
Okay.
So when you're down on the nuts, you kind of lift them, and then AE, you lick the ass. It means ass eater. Just fuck it. We got shit to do. So basically, we got a lot to discuss. Yep. And Pavia is the top of the discussion.
Well, not right now. Right now, we're going to talk about Kalani Sitake. And
I just wanted to get off
doing the first toast at the Pop-Tarts Bowl. So let's just dive into that real quick. Let's move on amicably. And Shay responded and said, "Oh my." So let's just move on past that and let's just get your reaction.
It really tells you what you got. And then right here, you push button. What did you do? Let's do it together. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. You can eat them without toasting them too. I don't know if I've toasted them in years. Yeah, I just. Oh my goodness.
It should be warm.
It is. Oh wow. Are we supposed to eat this? If you want. Yeah. No, I would like to.
I'm not going to turn it down.
Yeah. And for real, it is the most delicious trophy I've ever had. This is a great trophy.
Who they playing?
I'm not sure.
Exactly.
But I will say this: it's the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Thank you. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Having fun with it. Having fun.
Did you watch the game last night? Did you watch the bowl game last night?
What game?
We'll be back in 4 minutes, man, with AJ McCarron.
What game?
Bowl game, homie.
Back.
Penn State, what do you think about them hiring Matt Campbell?
I think it's a nobody hire. It's an absolute. It's the most lateral fucking loss of a hire I've ever seen. So like, I'm gonna be honest. Him and James Franklin record versus top 10 opponents are almost identical. They're basically the same record wise, and you got him after signing day. Which is even like more in the hole as a hire to me. This is just desperate. It just smells like desperate.
Well, Coach, to be fair to Matt Campbell, I thought he did as good a job as you could do at Iowa State. And look, you're not expected to win as many top 10 matchups at Iowa State as you are at Penn State. He is an Ohio guy, I believe. Had very good success at Toledo. I thought he elevated Iowa State. Now he gets his shot. But I do wonder if you're a Penn State fan who was very critical of James Franklin, and there were a lot of them. I'd like to ask Penn State Nation, did you actually upgrade in terms of coaching caliber? That's the question that I have.
That's a good question, man. It's perfect transition. We actually had this as our next topic, Steve. So I don't know how you knew that, but I think, that's why they call you the encyclopedia for a reason. So to give a little bit more info on this, Penn State will be giving Matt Campbell an automatic 1-year extension each time he makes the college football playoff. And if he wins a natty, he'll receive a 2-year extension and a $1 million compensation, increase. It's a video of him giving his intro speech as he takes the head coaching job.
Happens. Change is inevitable. Adversity happens. It's coming. It always is and it always will. But greatness and how we respond to adversity is a choice. From this day forward, we're going to wake up every single day in this football program, and we're going to build championship habits.
Why are you looking down?
One day at a time. And we're going to do it from the ground up. And we're going to do it in a football program that's going to demand toughness, mental and physical toughness. Demand discipline at every corner, and demand, most importantly, togetherness. Selflessness.
I get presidential vibe.
One team, one program, unified to continue the great pride and the great tradition of Penn State football.
All right, so first of all, JB, rank this. It's our rank this segment. Rank it.
0.
Okay. I already know why, because he's looking down, so it's manufactured. He has notes.
It's not only that; it just gives me fake cringe vibes.
Can you get up real quick? I know you're tired. Can you show us how he should have addressed it with his intro speech to Penn State? Can you give us like a quick, the right way?
Number one, first of all, I don't need the fucking grabbing of the teeth.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So you want me to do my speech?
Yeah. Do it again. You're at Penn State.
Yeah.
Remember that, but do it the way he should have did it.
Tell me when.
Go.
All right, Coach. Go ahead. Welcome to Penn State.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by Dasani here at this program. Listen, man, real quick, glad to be here. Appreciate everybody that wanted me and believed in me and hired me. Shout out to you guys. We got a lot to do here. I got hired after the damn signing day. I'm in the hole. You guys chose to do that. You gave me a shot. I probably wasn't your number one hire. I get it, but I'm going to prove you guys wrong. I'm going to prove that you guys hired the right person at the wrong time. Because if you would have hired me 2 weeks ago, I would have had a signing class in here already. We'd be ahead of the game. But guess what? I'll prove everybody wrong, and that's why I took this job. Shout out to Iowa State and giving me that opportunity. But listen, I got to go get this cupboard full because it's bare as shit right now. Excuse my language, guys. And but Nick Saban said it on College Football Game Day, so fuck it. I can just cuss too, right? So guess what? Here's what we got to do. I got to go get a bunch of guys. I got to create a culture with guys that want to leave my program every 30 days. So if you can figure out, let me know how to do that, but I'll figure it out my way and do it. But guess what? It ain't about me. It's about us. Take care, guys. Somebody said that it was a cat. The cat saved AJ's highlight.
I agree.
That's what somebody said. I don't know.
Boy, stop. Tell him I threw the corner route right over all three of them jokers.
Hey, I used to tell my quarterback, back home gets 6.
Always. Inside the 40, go to the back corner. Outside the 40, go to the front corner. I'm going to put it there.
Right out the gate, AJ, just to bring the heat, the energy. Factor Cap. We do a segment every single time. Factor Cap with AJ, McCarron, everybody, 3-time national champ. Chambly will quarterback Ole Miss versus Tulane. Factor Cap, go.
Fact.
Yeah, it's a fact. That's easy.
Yeah, Trinidad ain't getting out of the playoffs. Now, after the season, if he gets that extra year, I don't know what happens, but because hell, he sounds like he wants to go to LSU. You got Lagway going to LSU. Everybody's going to LSU. Shit. Maybe Lane will create a new offense. 11 quarterbacks on the field at once.
Talk about that, because I created this offense one time. But anyway, fact or cap, Ole Miss is a serious playoff contender.
Fact. And they're motivated.
I think they got a tough road having to play Georgia. But when you look at last year's playoffs, the teams that set out the first round were 0-for in the second round. So I think that could play in Ole Miss's favor. But, I mean, it's going to be a good-ass game. But Ole Miss has got a shot at this thing. Listen, their offense is hot. You still got Charlie Weiss Jr. there, at least for this run. They still got Lacey and all their playmakers. They got a shot to go do this thing.
And the rest of the offensive staff came back too, right?
Yeah, for the most part. Pretty much everybody is coming back for this run.
Damn. Interesting. Fact or cap, AJ, LSU will be a top 5 team next year.
I'm going to say cap.
Really?
I think it takes a year for Lane to put it together somewhat. I think they have a chance to make the playoffs because they have enough talent. Their defense was much better this year. The thing is, can they just get the right pieces? Not so many 5-stars or big portal guys. Can you actually get the right pieces together and put it together and make a run? That usually takes a while, and especially with the short off season and the way guys transfer in and out. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
Smitty?
I'm gonna say cap, not top 5, but top 10, top 12, maybe. I think they'll be good next year. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be a hard out. They're gonna be competitive.
He gotta get the fake accent out of the building.
Yeah.
He gotta get all the shit, all the other shit, the dance. He's gotta get all that out. So yeah.
Kenzel Kelly, he's still hanging around. You gotta get Kenzel
and Kenzel Lee. So you gotta get rid of them. Fact or
BK
cap?
shirts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, before you go to the next one, would we have ever thought BK's son was named that?
No.
Oh, never in our
life.
And the wife.
I thought it was I thought JD was trolling me when I read the script. I thought it was like somebody's bullshit. I said Kenzel, and then he kind of gangster a little bit. He said, "Yeah, free my dog BK." I said, "Oh no, that's Brian Kelly's son."
Now he said, "Free my boy."
Free my boy BK.
Like it's not his kid. Like he's not his kid.
That's
But he said my homie. Like
yeah. He
if anything, like I don't know, from the South, I feel like we'd say like free my pops or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
Something, but my boy. Like,
he was banging blood. He was doing all type of shit in that video. It was crazy.
Free my boy that flew off the crow's nest. Fact or cap, AJ, Michigan will hire Kenny Dillingham.
That's your boy.
Yeah, that's your guy.
I'm capping all day. It's Cap. He ain't leaving here.
I mean, listen to you said it's his dream job. You just don't think he'd ever leave. Hell, I really don't know who Michigan's going to hire. I mean, Jed Fish, is it Dillingham? Is it like, I don't think they know.
Yeah.
I don't think they know either. I bet you it's Biff Poggi or Jogi, whatever. I think he stays for a while. I don't know.
For a year at least until they figure it out.
I wouldn't hire nobody. There's nobody available.
Unless they go to the NFL and get like an OC or something and bring them down. That's the only thing I can think of.
That ain't no good college hire. They don't translate. They don't translate.
Kingsbury or something. I don't know.
You think Joe Brady could be an option?
I thought his name. I heard his name too. I thought about it, but I was like, this late, who wants that job?
Yeah, I mean, unless you go into it saying, hey, listen, there better be no expectations for this first year.
I wanted in my contract that this year don't even count against me.
Right. Like, I'm signing a 5-year deal just because it's all fully guaranteed, but just because this first year doesn't mean shit, and I get a guaranteed 4 years after this. Like, that's the only way I'm going into it.
I'm surprised I haven't heard Gruden's name at all. I'm surprised I haven't. Like, as much as he said, that's my dream job, blah, 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 blah. I'm surprised. I don't think he's going to coach college. I don't know.
I don't know if he could fit I don't know Michigan well enough. Like, Gru's different, man. Either you really like him or you don't. Like, I mean, he's just part of that crowd.
And that's the thing. To BK, who's a Michigan guy who's out, he coached Chambly actually in basketball. They got a bunch of 5-star guys sitting there waiting for the coach because they can leave per the rule. And they can, in essence, have 2 portals here for Michigan, which is another. It's like, I don't understand. They better do something. They should have got the pot one way or the other, and they just have to roll the dice. All right, Big Poggy's going to be our guy. Those guys leave, or they say, all right, we like Biff Poggi. I don't see anybody staying with what they have. No offense to Biff Poggi or anybody else on that staff. I don't see.
Only person I know is staying is the little white girl Stafford. She kept her job. Other than her, I'm not sure who else will be staying. To your point, JB.
Who stayed?
She kept her job.
Allegedly. AJ, good. So anyway, fact or cap? Last one for you. Alabama beats Oklahoma.
Woo!
Fact. I know everybody's going, oh, well, he's biased. And,
hey, better. The board's going to be Michigan coach.
Nah, that's a fact. Real shit.
Hey,
they lose.
You look at the history. No, they ain't firing him. If you look at the history of the coaches that have ever left Alabama, they left Alabama and have never been successful.
You got to wait a whole hour.
Yeah.
Do what?
No, Big King, I guess, just comes in the show whenever he wants. And so I said, no, he's waiting a whole hour now.
The Big King just jumped in out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, he just jumps in the show like he fucking runs the show. He hasn't been here for fucking weeks.
This is not his hour at all.
I know. My boy CAA hosted one show, and he just thought the show should be renamed after him, and he was the owner. He moved to a new lounge.
Look, he got a new hat.
Look at his hat.
Hey, how you doing, Sean?
Green Wave fit? Where you get the Green Wave new clothes at?
Listen, it's going down Saturday. So before you answer this, Cap, the fact about Alabama, Oklahoma, what's tougher? Can Ole Miss win it all? Understand one thing. Tulane outright on Saturday.
Hey, I know why you got all the new gear on. That $100K Summerall gave back. You was inside job, huh? You said,
No,
hey.
see, most coaches leave unceremoniously. Like they escorted Lane Kiffin out, by police escort. They were throwing eggs at the private jet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we such a class organization and institution. We reward success. You come to Tulane, you do a great job. We're not gonna begrudge you for going to what you think is a better job, as long as you lead the right way. I'm just telling you, we should be at the forefront of how to handle college football coaching changes in 2025. Yet we're being criticized, demeaned, talked down on, like we're inadequate. We finna shock the world on Saturday. We going with bad. I promise you that.
I mean, that was a King. I love you. You my dog. That was a great speech, but I ain't never seen a coach leave a group of 5 in a bad way either.
Oh yeah, some on this ground. You ain't heard nothing about old boy leaving Memphis.
Hey,
they mad. They
look
mad
at these
you
two. They on the phone.
They mad at Golish. Yeah. Hey, let me apologize to the fans too, because I know a lot of people tune in on Mondays to see Big King. Listen, I was in Florida. I had a funeral to go to this Saturday. God rest her soul, Willie B. Thomas. She had 73 beautiful years on this planet. And in order for me to get back, I could not find a red eye that would get me back in time for my duties on Monday. So I apologize. But I wasn't like Big Smitty that just went AWOL. I had legit reason.
Sorry about that, King.
What happened?
It's all right.
I was on the phone. Just tell you. I don't know why you're here right now, because you're interrupted AJ segment. AJ had a lot of breaking news and stuff to go through. So we're gonna bring you back when.
No. I ain't gotta talk. I just want to hear my dog AJ. I rock with AJ.
I know you won't talk. So anyway, let's talk about this real quick.
Rest in peace. On the serious note, rest in peace to your lovely lady. So on the serious note, I do want to throw that out there. All right, go ahead, JB.
Definitely. AJ, so what's going on? You good?
I'm good. Dropped out of the political race this morning, and
so hold on, time about that. That's how you break it.
You gotta throw that out there like this. He said like it was nonchalant, like it was some.
That's how you break this news on the Coach JB show with Big Smitty. Just gradually, Smitty. You see how he said
it? He just threw it up like.
Because you know why, Smitty? Because we're such a real show.
Yeah.
Like we're not like a fake show, so he can't. Hey, guess what? He just kind of been himself. That's why. That's what we do.
You can't do no fluffing on this show.
So you're out. You're out of political side. You're out of the political thing.
Yep.
Can't wait. Can't wait to hear what's next.
Got some stuff coming, as JB knows. We got some stuff coming tomorrow. I had an opportunity to go a new route that I just can't pass up. It's a lifelong dream of mine to do this, and so I'm excited. JB, you can be the first tomorrow morning talk about it, and But yeah,
AJ's gonna pop in tomorrow morning and break the news with us first thing, and then he's gonna do his thing.
All right, yeah. AE now.
Yeah.
Full-time AE. I'm excited now. I'm nervous. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, we'll find out. You gotta be here.
You gotta be here tomorrow.
What?
I told him how bad the public education system was in Alabama. He went and looked it up. He said, "Fuck this shit."
Nah, hey, I just listen. I'm not a career politician. I don't think you should be in politics to make a career out of it. I wanted to go in make Alabama a better place and impact some people's lives and stuff. Because I understand the way I grew up and my family, my pop's working 3 jobs, my mom working 3 jobs to make ends meet. But this is an opportunity, like I said, I can't pass up personally. My family, we can't pass it up. I'm going to have y'all boys down there swing through whenever we get this thing rolling. And it'll be fun.
Well, hold on a second. The way JB treating me, I might need a job, dog. So hell.
You don't even know what it's about. You don't even know what
That's DPA, Jason. Black folks sometimes wouldn't say whatever the fucking job is.
Anything. And guess what he got? He's a new fucking rancher in fucking Ole Miss. So guess what you're gonna do is shovel cow shit all day. You good? You ready to go?
Are you cool being a fluffer, homie? You'll be fucking fluffing.
What's a fluffer, homie?
You broke it down to me.
I don't know what the fuck is a fluffer. That's why I didn't respond. What is that?
I know what it is for females, but I don't know what it means. Anyway.
Sean, we'll bring you back on in a few minutes.
All right, Smitty, let's dive into some things with this with AJ real quick. I gotta ask you, AJ, as we get this thing going. Last night there was a playoff game on. A bowl game that no one had an idea that it was on. Like, what are we doing?
Unless you're from here.
Unless you're from there, exactly. Yep. So you had an Alabama, very under, I think, appreciated team because they've always had a bunch of fucking talent at Troy. Troy has always had a lot of talent. I'm going to tell you right now. But Troy played last night against Jacksonville State, Smitty, and I know Big Smitty. I know Sean is a degenerate gambler that he is. Bet it. But I'm just saying. Did anyone else know that the game was on?
Nah.
Exactly.
Me and my girl was there watching some little show on Hulu. I didn't even know the game was on. That's crazy.
Hey, you like making money?
I told you. I'm a fucking degenerate. Go ahead.
Hey, easy way to make some money, baby. Troy's leading rusher had opted out into the portal, and the starting quarterback. Hey man, look, the line moved from it opened as Troy the favorite. It was Jacksonville State -1. It was Jacksonville State -3 by the time the game started. Dog, money don't have no likes or dislikes as far as how many people watching. Money's money.
But I have to tell you, I didn't know there was a game on to bet.
That's the bigger problem.
You got too much money.
That's the bigger problem, macro level.
You got too much money.
No, it's a nobody game. Nobody game. You just said everybody opted out. So who played? Fucking GAs?
On the
like,
Troy
this is
side,
a mockery, man. It's
on the Troy side, dog. You asked about gambling in sports.
It's a mockery.
It was an opportunity for you to make some money yesterday.
It's a mockery. Hey, AJ, it's a mockery. We don't even know who's playing. Back in the day, there was like these games before, the Holiday Bowl. And the bowl, the game that used to be like on the 23rd in Vegas, the Las Vegas Bowl. It was always like you tried to be UNLV, but it was always like I used to go down there before Christmas Eve. It was like on the 22nd or 3rd every year. Good game, good bowl. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, these games for the bowl games for the most part are like gone, dead. See you later.
How does this sustain itself? How does the NCAA continue to have these bowl games? There's no way they're making money. There's no way.
Unless you can talk teams into doing it, moving the season up and playing it at the first of the year, where it's the big time matchups, like how we used to play in the Chick-fil-A kickoff and stuff like that against VTech in Atlanta. Unless it's opening and you treat bowl games like that, where like, hey, whoever made this bowl game, your season's done. You didn't make the playoffs, but you're matched up against that team going into next year. And it's the opening week, so it brings some – you already know who you're playing. Right. The fans know where they're playing, and you build it up that way. You can go ahead and buy tickets, hotel rooms, and hype it up that way because you might have some really good matchups out of it. And you force the teams, because if you don't force the teams to where, hey, you got to play this bowl game based off your last year, the opening week of the season, like so many people have talked about, you're going to have nothing but cupcakes all year because they don't care about playing the best anymore. It's about how many games can I win just so I have a shot to get in, especially if you expand this thing to 16 teams or 24 teams. You got to find a way to lock in some good games. And shit, what better way to – you want to talk about opening up the college football season? with some, true bangers, like put them in the bowl games that way. And you find sponsorship. You don't lose sponsorship. You got companies that want to be the main sponsor. Like, that's really about the only way to build this thing up.
And it kind of was like that before when we knew every year, New Year's Day, we had Rose Bowl, Orange Bowl, Cotton Bowl, all Fiesta Bowl. We knew the dates. Yep. And we knew what those games were. It was the winner of the Pac-10 versus the winner of the Big 12 or whatever it may be, Big 10. Like, we knew that was the game. Like, I don't understand.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
I got mad respect for all three people on this panel.
Thank you so much.
Decent amount for Smitty, but still I got respect for Smitty. I'll get to why later.
Appreciate
Are y'all forgetting the true essence of what last night was, AJ, JB? It's some guys on Troy and Jacksonville State that have given everything they got to those two universities. And this is the last time that they get to go to battle with their brothers. I don't care if it was 5 people watching or if it was 5 million. Those guys deserve that experience. Maybe they could do a better job promoting it, but there's still the humanistic side of this. Like, let's not forget about that. So shout out to all the seniors at Troy and Jacksonville who put them pads on for the last time in their life. Like, they deserve that opportunity. And it was actually a hell of a game. I ain't crying. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I know. I'm with you, King, but
everybody not getting NIL.
Fernando, are you talking? Fernando, no.
JB, AJ, why are you guys acting like these games didn't matter? This is true. This is the guys that are playing on the football field. They'll never have no chance to play the game their entire life. This game, I love football.
You fucking shitting me right now. I'm gonna kill your whole goddamn take right there. As heartfelt as you wanted to sound, I appreciate it. But fuck all them motherfuckers who left those people that you just mentioned out hanging to dry. Fuck them. What about them guys that left those guys that don't make no money, who wanted to play for the university, who signed a letter of intent to commit there, who wanted to play last night and got no fucking help or support because all those other motherfuckers bitched out? Like, fuck, that's the real topic here. Fuck those nobodies. They're just regular guys on scholarship. They didn't get no NIL bag. Where's all those motherfuckers that just said fuck you and left them? See, those are the guys I disown right now. Disown them for the rest of your life. When AJ owns a car dealership, a sushi bar, and a fucking juice bar right across the street from the campus, guess what? You're not allowed in. You're not allowed in no more. I'm tired of this shit. We don't mention the real shit. We want to cry for the real guys that stuck it out. Yeah, shout out for them. But what about all these fucks that we don't talk about and call out? That's what we need to start doing.
Well, lead with that. Lead with that, so they know they appreciate it. Because you sound like your T-shirt look old and wrinkled. Oh.
They're not wrinkled.
I'll tell you why, King. I'll tell you, I from a senior standpoint, I understand where you're coming from, but I'll tell you why coaches and universities won't sign off on it, and they'll choose to not play a bowl game and put it at the beginning of the next season. Money. And then the fact of you got so many dudes opting out of bowl games and coaches are having to play younger guys, and it gives other coaches and staffs a chance to see those dudes. And God forbid they go out and ball out in a bowl game. Next thing you know, they're in the portal as well. So now they're losing. So coaches it's why they got rid of spring games. Coaches ain't willing to risk guys that they probably stashed and snuck a 4-star dude or high 3-star guy from a Power 4 school, and now they're at a group of 5, and all of a sudden they got to play him in the bowl game when they've been able to stash him all year, and, hey, at least we'll get a full season out of him. Hell, now he ain't really played all year, and he don't have a whole lot of tape. He's got to start in a bowl game, and he goes out and goes for a receiver, and he goes for 201 off of 8 catches. Like, shit, now he's in the portal. Now I'm shit out of luck. So
great point.
That's why coaches ain't going to sign off on it.
And they're missing the practices, right? You're not getting the old school 15 whatever practices to prepare for spring ball because you don't even know who your team is. There's a fucking portal window. There's a goddamn early signing period. Like, this shit is so fucked up. The NCAA needs to go away.
Yeah, caring about kids and feelings went out the window a long ass time ago when they basically went to this model and said money's more important than anything.
Yep. And there's no getting it back, Sean. We can't feel sorry for the kids no more.
Hey, at the end of the day, people trump procedure. I don't care what changes in the NCAA, it still comes down to your football team as the head coach. Either you're going to honor and salute your seniors, even in an environment that may not be conducive to that for your success. And listen, if the kid you recruited is a real one, he's going to stay. If he's not, he's going to leave anyway.
So then if what you said is true, then guess what? Character and integrity trump procedure within that person or people. These kids aren't even getting their fucking degree from the university they signed to attend. They're going to 4 schools in 4 years. Where's the integrity and procedural being trumped there? The people are being the people are shitbirds. That's the problem. They're not. It's not trumping procedure.
All of your points are valid, but it all points back to the number one culprit, the NCAA. They're a shit institution, but that don't mean that got to trickle down and we take it out on our seniors. That don't mean it got to trickle down and we take it on the structure and the culture that we're trying to build. In spite of what's going on around me, a real one gonna still be a real one. And real ones do real shit. It's a way to run your program the right way, in spite of the fact you may lose a kid in the portal. That's not gonna dictate how I handle my team.
AJ, I gotta
King, but at the same time, King, at the same time, if you're a coach, coaches are gonna get fired off this. This is another reason why they ain't gonna sign off on it, because you lose the talent, especially at a group of 5. Coach Summerall, he's only got a certain pool for NIL, and he spends that, and all of a sudden those dudes that were making the NIL that were younger cats that he was able to steal and get in, and they go out and ball again in the bowl game. Hell, they're playing before the portal window even opens, because the portal window's in fucking January now. And so
AJ, you a smart guy. You can't coach to that kind of shit, man. They fire your ass right now if they just dislike you. Shit, James Franklin was in the college football semifinals last year and got fired before midseason. Luke Fickell ain't won goddamn more games than he lost in their year at Wisconsin, and he still got a job. Like, all that trying to make people happy and do this, man, fuck that, man. You had coaches out there, man, stand 10 toes down and do it the way you want to. And if it work, it work. If it don't,
Here's
it
the
don't.
problem. Here's the problem.
They gonna fire your bootlegging ass anyway if they decide they don't like you.
If Wisconsin was at Michigan, Luke Fickell would have been fired. It's resources, and guess what? There's 5 schools in America that can afford to buy you out, pay new business. That's it. Like, Wisconsin cannot afford to fire him, just like Florida State can't afford to fire their guy and bring new guys in, especially after building new facilities and then asking for NIL dollars. Like, that's why Fickell's still there. I'm just being honest. Like, look, there's why certain people are there. Michigan State would probably like to keep Jonathan Smith, but they couldn't.
You're a real one, JB. Let's say I was a head coach. You was my OC. If Smitty the DC, we probably ain't that good. Smitty was the D-line coach.
There you go.
AJ was the GM. And y'all my guys. And we have a bad season. This is probably why I could never be a head coach in college. Ain't nobody walking in my office and telling me I got to fire JB. Or I gotta fire AJ. Or I gotta fire Smitty, because
I fired myself first.
I'll be like, fire me. But how much of that bootlegging shit go on in college football?
Oh,
we had a bad year, so I gotta blame somebody. So
backstabbers, we got those everywhere though. Like, right, that's everywhere. That's every level.
You stab anybody all the time. Yeah.
That's every level. That's every level.
Yeah.
AJ, I gotta ask you, AJ, what's your take on Pavia's Heisman, basically saying fuck the voters after he feels he got snubbed. He got a second year. My take is you're an ungrateful piece of shit. You wouldn't even have been on the panel if you didn't get an extension by the NCAA, who allowed you to play continuously for whatever reason. You played 2 years of JUCO. You played 2 years of college. I don't understand where these other years are coming from, but he then has 91 years. The Heisman has been up there. Like, I know you guys are involved much higher level than me, AJ and Sean. You guys had opportunities. I know Darien Hagan was on the panel when he lost to Rocket. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I talked to him specifically. He's like, dog, the goddamn disrespect of the fucking whole thing is unbelievable. You know what it was like for me to be on the panel with those guys? And this guy gets an extension and then bitches after he fucking gets more years to play. He wouldn't even have been thought of on this thing. Where was he at before? Where was he at before?
New Mexico State.
Come on, dog. So where you at, AJ?
Yeah, it's a joke. And I like Pavia. He's always been good to me every time I talk to him. Been a cool dude. I ain't got nothing against him, but the disrespect towards the Heisman voters committee is trash. It's a trash look. It just makes everybody's opinion of you even worse, right? When you ain't been the best all year from a media standpoint. It's a bad look. Listen, I'm one that finished second in the Heisman my senior year. Got to my family shit. We ain't never been up to New York. We ain't never been able to have money to leave fucking Alabama. And we're up in New York. We go to Orlando, ride the train, or go to the Baltimore to the Johnny Unitas Award, and then take the train all the way up to New York. It's like, bro, that's lifelong dream and experiences that I got to have with my family, my pops, my mom, brother. Hell, I took everybody, from the South. Like we taking everybody with us. I had the whole family. Like they had to kick some of us out going to the ceremony. It was like, shit, I don't even care. Like I want to win it, but if I don't, shit, the fact that I'm here, the fact that my kids can go back when they get older and YouTube this thing and damn, look at mom, look at dad, look at papa. Like that's the shit that I cared about. And this is a bad look. It's a trash look on him. It's a trash look on his family. And then to go in the club after and throw shade at Fernando, like, bro, what are you doing? You look like a hater. So anytime you go to an NFL team and your ass is the backup, hell, the starter is going to be like, I can't trust this son of a bitch because he's probably going to backstab me. I can't listen to him. Hey, when I come off the sideline, did they roll the safety right there or did they run out? They play too high? Like, what's up? You don't know if he's going to sabotage your ass. So it's a bad look for him.
No doubt. There's a video of one of your alum real quick before you ask her, Sean. Show the video real quick of Mark Ingram.
Voters is crazy when 186 people had you for 189 people had you first on the ballot. So maybe you should have said F 643 voters.
And I was one of them.
I was one of them too.
So he effed you guys? He effed you guys.
Yeah, he effed me, and that's fine.
Wow.
That's fine because guess what? My trophy's sitting right there.
Oh my God.
I don't give a damn who you F.
AJ, real quick to cover up on that, Mark. Urban also came out and said, "Hey, Dave Portnoy, pay me the fucking money you owe me on the bet we made." But anyway, that's a whole other problem we got going. So anyway,
Sean, what's your reaction to all this craziness with Diego Pavia? You agree with AJ?
First of all, the Heisman Committee owes me retribution because what I did in '98 was diabolical. There's no way I wasn't one of the 5 best players in the country. I should have the same story and experience as my buddy AJ McCarron has a few years later.
Strength of schedule, respectfully, though, was a little different, but I digress.
You don't even know who we played that year, so slow down a little bit, Pop.
Nobody does. That's the problem. Go ahead.
Hey, man.
You guys are a group of 3. You're a group of 3 then. Go.
Thank you.
Hey, sometime in life, man, you got to call a spade, man.
You just left JUCO.
Diego Pavia is a bum. He's a hoodlum. Like, come on, man. He's a ratchet ass little kid. Like, you could tell why he went to junior college. No offense to junior college. But I mean, if he don't want me to call him that, then stop acting like that.
He wouldn't have been that way if I coached him. He wouldn't have been that way if I coached his ass.
Hey, listen.
He said no offense to junior college, but I know why he went to junior college. Like, damn.
Right.
It's true, though. Yeah.
People smooth over his behavior because he's sheltered a little bit by the Vanderbilt brand. Because you don't expect the kid at Vandy to act like that. But listen, college athletics is way different now because college academics is really insignificant. You ain't got to pass no tests to qualify to get in. Like, it's a whole different landscape. Like he just said, he's showing what he is. He's showing what he is. I mean, this is the thing. When you get in the spotlight and you ain't ready for the spotlight, it's going to expose you. And right now, Pavia getting exposed.
I don't like his smile, Sean. I broke that down a little earlier. Like, his smile looked devious. His face looks like, look at his smile. Am I tripping? Like, if you knew nothing about him and you just saw that face, are you trusting that guy?
I saw somebody in the chat say he looks like one of those badass kids that had silver teeth growing up.
It probably was him, homie.
You know that kid that ate all the candy, be having all the crowns,
crowns in his teeth. Yeah.
Oh shit! All of a sudden, he come back to school.
I thought he looked Steve Kimmish, but anyway, let's dive
He
into.
said he had Asperger, huh?
What?
Go ahead.
Anyway, how is Warren Manuel, the AD at Michigan, not fired?
First of all, get off my dog.
I just want to.
Oh,
That's
that's
why I
your
asked.
That's my
Yeah.
homie. Get off
That's
my
why, I
dog
asked.
now.
That's why I asked. I want you to be real like AJ. AJ said, "I love Pavia, good dude to me, but you did shitbird move." I want you to be real and say your buddy deserves to be fired. Go.
First of all, Ward ain't never shown nothing publicly that would make you think his character is in question at all.
No, just his job is shitty. He's shitty at his job.
He navigated Michigan athletics through a lot of bullshit now under Harbaugh. Like, come on. He brought the Michigan basketball program back from like that FAU head coach he got now. They rocking and rolling.
Wait, they hired a legend, and he was so fucking bad they had to boo him out of there. What are you talking about?
But they got rid of him and hired the right guy. So I'm gonna give him the credit that he'll get rid of Sharon Moore and hire the right guy for football.
But he kept the little girl though.
I mean, come on, man. You know how office politics work, man. If you're a male, and you pretty much could be any culture, creed, race, whatever, and you're in a position of authority, and you sleeping with a subordinate, and at any point she get disenchanted with the relationship, you're normally toast.
Disenchanted.
Whether you're right, wrong, and different, you're normally toast.
Is that your homie, Sean? Do you know, is she keeping her $95,000 salary, or is it going to go back to the $58,000?
Man, you think Ward Manuel is talking to me about why they're keeping this girl at Michigan?
I mean, you said
But she ain't got no top lip.
Yeah, he in a full-out squabble right now for his job, probably, man. I wouldn't even call him.
Show the picture again, Bailey.
Oh,
sure don't.
Ain't no top lip.
No top lip.
Hey, man, that's somebody's child, man. Y'all be careful.
No, we ain't disrespecting. It just AJ wanted somebody, this, and we just
tread lightly, dog. She get on something and start crying. She just had an abortion. She was threatening to be killed allegedly. Like, man, come on.
Hold on. Was she not someone's child when she was fucking the head coach?
Hey, man, look, man. You know how that
she a grown woman.
I just want to ask. My bad.
Hey, Jay, you know how that thing goes? She'll take that makeup off and put that hand, up in a bun and be looking raggedy with pajamas on. And boy, look at here. We'll be.
I know where he was going, Sean.
We'll be 4 devils.
Put the hair in a ponytail, and I thought he was going some another route. But anyway,
what route did you think?
You know, because I saw your face. I saw your face too. Yeah.
Hey, JB, he was talking about fluffers earlier, man. He got a run track mind right now.
Yeah. Anyway, AJ, we got to ask you something.
So you do know what it is. Fucking liar.
Yeah, exactly.
Macro, homie, I catch everything. Go ahead, JB.
Hey,
King over there, boy.
God damn.
I told you, you're a liar.
Hey, AJ, I got to ask you, since we're talking about Pavia and this enabled group of generation of kids, what's going on with this Legend Bay kid that apparently I let in with it? 17 years old, used to have the parent have to sign the NIL, and that contract that they signed was binding because you're the adult now as for the player. Now the NCAA let him out. Now he gets to leave Tennessee that he didn't want to sign to. His mama had the papers a month before, blah, blah, blah. He goes to Ohio State now. Where are you at with this whole shit show?
Shit, y'all got to tell me. I ain't seen this one.
Really?
Yeah. So what happened?
So, Smitty, break this down, man.
I don't know what happened.
Bailey, break it down, man.
Yeah.
John, break it down.
I mean, he got a dope.
Bailey knows. Bailey knows.
That's all I know.
Bailey knows. You don't know the situation?
Mm-mm.
All right,
So
listen.
Legend Bay was granted his release by NCAA to attend Ohio State, where he apparently wanted to go. Once again, that's all I know.
Here, I'll tell you. I'll tell you ad lib. I know enough. Society Day came, AJ. The mother of this kid, a white mom, by the way, was already in the negotiation with signing the NIL for the son at Tennessee. Had the paperwork from the staff a month ago. Took it back home. They signed it. She signs it as the adult. He was 17.
Right.
He went out and was like, I don't want to go to Tennessee. I want to be Ohio State Buckeye. She basically signed the kid's scholarship to attend Tennessee. He bitched and moaned. They finally appealed it after he got the mom to finally say, okay. Appealed it. NCAA granted it yesterday, and now he's going to Ohio State. This is a fucking mockery, man. This whole process, this whole thing is a joke.
It's trash. The whole thing. The whole NCAA is trash. And
he can play immediately.
I don't understand shit anymore.
And let me tell you something, AJ. I want to be clear on this whole story. This kid, as a senior in high school, prior to him playing his senior high school football season this past year that just ended, he's been committed to Tennessee the entire time. So it's to me, it's like a fucking buyer's remorse. And now you want out and you want to blame the mom. Listen, whatever it is, there's too many, what do they say? Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. We got too many hands in the pot here.
Cooks in the kitchen. Yeah.
And this kid was already committed. Like the kid was committed to Tennessee.
That mean?
He was committed before his season even.
Kids decommit all the time.
But we're saying he signed though, right?
It sounds like his mom is a Karen.
Right.
Like she wanted him to
his
go to
mom
Tennessee.
disagreed with the school he wanted to go
signed
to.
a scholarship and he didn't, because he said he had a change of heart.
And here's the change. Here's the change of heart, though. The change of heart was the kid was committed to Tennessee, played the football season, decommits from Tennessee, and commits to Ohio State like around Thanksgiving.
What's wrong with that?
So then hold on. Then he signs with Tennessee.
Did he sign or the mom signed it with Tennessee?
The mom. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, he had already announced that he didn't want to go there.
But they signed. He's a
But the mom forced it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm blaming the mom is what I'm saying. Because me, if I tell my mom, hey, I'm going to Ball State, that's where I want to go to. That's where my heart is at. The coaching staff, but she want me to go to Western Michigan, and then she signs me to go to Western Michigan because I'm 17. That's on her. I didn't want to go there. I said I didn't want to go there.
Yeah, mom was a fluffer for one of the coaches at Tennessee.
Here's the issue, dog. The shit is so deep. The shit is so deep that the kid, here, get this. The kid actually posted a tweet and an Instagram story that was deleted later, and he said, "Good afternoon. I was just recently logged out of my IG and will probably be logged out of this account as well by my older brother, who has access to my account because I won't sign to the school him and my mother wants me to."
What?
Yes, dog. It's the craziest shit. Then a week later, he posted pictures of himself on Instagram with the caption, "I'm gonna do my own thing." Then
he got a white mom for real?
Yes.
He adopted, man. That boy ain't mixed.
I was about to say.
He's super adopted because
he got a legal guardian or something.
I'm looking at his skin tone. There's not a mixed bone in his body. I don't care how dark skinned his daddy is. There's no way you would be this dark skinned if you.
But JB, why are you siding with the parent if the kid is publicly saying, "I don't want to go to Tennessee"?
I'm not siding with nobody. I'm just saying.
Can I ask you a question?
Here's what happens, Sean. The only thing I said was, I've known multiple people, 10 or more, that I had to go and even text last night. Hey, dog, remember when you signed? Your mama had to sign for you because you were 17 out of high school? Because we all were going to go to Indiana on a Prop 48 deal. Our moms had to sign. That shit was bonded. They didn't get out of it, by the way. They did not get out of it, and the kid didn't want to. At the end of the day, the kid was like, I don't want to go to Indiana. I'm Prop 48 anyway. I want to open my options up. I'm going to go JUCO. The kid couldn't even go JUCO. He had to go Prop 48 to Indiana. So
you think the mom got a bag, JB?
For sure.
Oh, shit.
And she didn't know she had to get the bag up?
She was there a month before and got the papers. Got breaking news.
I saw it.
Breaking news, fellas. Mike McDaniel has officially benched Tagovailoa. Quinn Ewers will start versus Cincinnati next week. Breaking news out of Miami.
Shit. That ain't break. I thought he got fired.
Mike McDaniel dropping his nuts a little bit, though. He just got asked about this after the game, and, he said something along the lines of he didn't want to make some, quick decision. So I guess he needed a couple more days to make the decision, and
This is egregious. This is fucking egregious. It's a mockery. It's a joke. This shows you how much of lack thereof experience that this motherfucker has as the head coach and leader of men. He's a mockery. He should be fired immediately. That's my take, and I'll explain why. Go ahead, AJ.
Shit, shout out to Quinn. I hope Q goes in there and ball.
Me too.
Balls. Good family, good dude. I thought battling injuries at Texas and situation he was in was always tough as well for him and Sark. And Sark knew that. But shout out to Q. Go in there and do your thing, dude. Listen, Tua's just it's been too up and down. He's got this stigma around him for not being able to play in cold weather late in the season. You can't do that in the NFL. You got to be able to play cold weather football. But I think the turnovers and the mistakes for a dude that's been starting multiple years now is starting to catch up. Whether this is just, hey, let him rest, and then because we only got 2 games left, you also don't know. But I'm excited for Q to get his opportunity.
Smitty?
Well, I think this might be the end to it in Miami. I know he got this crazy contract, but like, let's say Quinn goes out here last 2 games, win or lose, but he goes out there, he looks solid. Like he holds his own. You know what I'm saying? He's not making some of those crazy mistakes. And now you kind of keep that momentum going into like the offseason. I know Tua had this crazy contract, and I know money talks, but I mean, if you're benching them now, to me, that's telling me that unless you're resting them, which I haven't seen that yet, that tells me that you're saying, hey, at the end of the day, Tua ain't cutting it, and we're willing to move on and just, hey, that's money that's already spent. It is what it is. We got to move on to greener pastures and see what we got in Quinn. So this might be it for Tua in Miami.
Sean?
This is an indictment on Stephen Ross, the owner of the Miami Dolphins. I fired Brian Flores because he told me he didn't believe in Tua. Mike McDaniel, you came in my office in 2024. That's less than a year ago, and told me that Tua was worth 4 years, $221 million with $170 million guaranteed. I will fire your ass on the spot if you bench Tua. Matter of fact, you don't even have the authority to bench Tua, because your time to stand and be 10 toes down was when you was telling me to give him all this money coming off of all those concussions and inconsistent performance. You're not finna walk in here right now and tell me to bench a guy I got $170 million guaranteed in. You out your damn mind.
Yeah. This is an actual egregious move by the head coach, because he's now trying to save his job, but it's way too late. He should have benched this cat 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. They didn't need him. He hasn't thrown for over 200 yards in the 4 victories. They ran the football for over 200 yards a game in those 4 victories, and then they tried to throw the ball in 13-degree weather the other day, and he was garbage and threw all those picks. Why wasn't he benched 4 or 5 weeks ago when you had a shot to make the playoffs?
They were winning, though. That's if you're winning, like, don't change nothing.
My point was, before they started the 4-game win streak, which he hasn't thrown for 200 yards in, which he didn't throw for any touchdowns in, he has done nothing but hand the football off. I could go do that. Why is he not benched prior to the 4-game win streak? That's all I'm saying. The guy is not a leader of men. I'm just not ready to. This should be fireable offense now, because everyone else on this panel has said, wait up, he should be fired. He benched the guy that got $220 million. Most GMs would fire a head coach who benched a guy they just paid $220 million to. No? What other quarterback got paid that much money is getting benched right now? I'm curious. I haven't seen that one. There's no way that Tua is there anymore. And
I'm Stephen Ross, JB, I don't let him bench Tua. I'm finna get the butter from the duck.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm finna stand on the sideline and I'm paying you this money.
And I get what AJ's saying, but I want to ask Smitty and everybody else out there that was so high, strung out on this particular topic. Has Quinn Ewers got first team reps?
I ain't gonna give my evaluation on Ewers because that's AJ.
Are we gonna make excuses for Quinn Ewers not getting first team reps? Can we make excuses right now for first team not getting reps when he's shitty?
I'm gonna say this: if Quinn does struggle, I'm not gonna go here and write him off. Oh, he's shitty. I'm not gonna do that. He's like you talking about your first NFL reps, and to your point, has not gotten first team reps until this week. So to your point, whatever point you're trying to make, I'm not going to write him off.
He's gonna ball out. He's gonna ball out. My point is he's gonna ball out. My point is he's gonna ball out. He's gonna ball out with no reps.
But I don't write rookies off, homie.
He's got no reps, and he's gonna ball out. Watch.
See, I think Tua and Ewers are the same player, just Ewers is right-handed. They both operate on anticipation because they don't have big-time arm talent. Neither one is like physically intimidating, and neither one is a plus athlete. So I think what Ewers' pathway to success is the same thing as Tua's path to success. So we'll see.
Q moves way better than Tua.
Way better athlete. Way better athlete, dog.
I don't know, y'all.
Windmill dunk.
King, go watch. It's preseason. I don't hype up preseason. Me and you both played a ton of preseason games, right? We know how preseason's one speed, regular season's a different speed, and playoff speeds is a total nother ballpark. But Q in the preseason was extending plays. Like Q's athletic. The fact that he's been able, he was not healthy the entire time at Texas. I'm just saying.
All 5 years,
right? He was hurt a ton. I just
AJ, look at you as in that.
No, I'm just telling you. I ain't.
That look like
I'm excited for him. One, like I said, I like Q. I like his family. His pop's a good dude, but I think Q is a better athlete than what Tua is.
Shout out to the Ewers family.
AJ, where are you at? AJ, before you leave, where are we at with this? Like, what does this do for Tua and this contract that he has signed? And what does that do for management? You've dabbled in GM and dealt with ownership. What is going on with what's going to happen here? Like Smitty, I mean, Sean made a great point with the whole Ross thing and the Flores thing. Where does this go? There's no way Mike McDaniel survives this. Then is what it tells me.
No, the only way is if Q went out bald, they win the last 2 games of the year. And then it says, hey, let's trade Tua in the offseason. Let's find, and that saves Mike for 1 more year. If not, I think the proof is in the pudding in the NFL where you can fire him at the end of the year and find a coach that can take over and, really transfer this team into a much better team the following year. Hell, the Jags have done it in a year. The Bears have done it in a year. So, like, you can go out and find a coach in the NFL in the offseason and really turn the team around. But I think if Q does struggle, I think Mike's gone, and I think they clean house to where they still try to find to a different team in the offseason.
Who takes Tua, though? Like, off the top of the head.
That's a bad contract. So I don't know.
Hey, AJ, JB, Smitty, Tua, Kyler Murray, and Deshaun Watson going to all be backup quarterbacks next year, bringing him out $200 million total.
He's already guaranteed 54 next year.
At least with Kyler, like I always say, at least he's a fucking good athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the bare minimum, at least you can get, the +1 in the run game. But I'm with you. I don't know. They're probably all gonna be backups. It's crazy.
I mean, hell, there's still enough teams that are hurting for quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I don't put everything on Geno. Geno's my dog too, but it ain't going well for him in Vegas this year. But that could be a team. I mean, there's still plenty of teams. Hell, like you said, Jets. You don't know what Arizona's going to do. Jets. I mean, but if I'm Tua, I ain't going nowhere cold. I'm playing indoors. The team that if we're somewhere playing cold, we're indoors.
His whole life, he's from the Rock. He goes to Bama. He goes to Miami. Like he's never had to play in some sort of element.
Nah,
like his whole life.
If I'm him, I'm staying south or far west, if possible.
Hey, LaShawn McCoy, AJ, before you leave, said Tua is too little. Got little arms, little fingers, little hands. He's a little boy.
Hey,
what can I say about Tua though? I remember when they first paid Tua, I said, why would you pay a quarterback that's always hurt, a quarterback that you had initial thoughts that he wasn't that good, and then in a year or so you change your mind, he's a great quarterback? He's too little, got little arms, little fingers, little hands. He don't throw the ball deep. They get all these fast receivers for what? For what? To not throw the ball deep, right? To not showcase your speed. It's a bad thing going on in Miami. I'm tired of it. It's time to.
Basically say he's a little boy. So where are you at?
I got shady, man.
Hey, shit, King knows this. Small hands that at the combine, they'll knock you, and then that's the first thing they go to is
JB. How you help football, JB?
If you ain't over 9 3/4, 9 3/4, if you ain't over that, they look at it as bad.
Because when Pickett came in and took a drop, and this was his finger, there was a problem, and nobody wanted to call it out, and now that's why he's basically in the backup. So when you take the ball from center and you got to take it, and then you got to drop like this, you don't get no real momentum. AJ, we know
how you drop.
We want to carry for momentum. He got to carry like this.
Do it with the left hand, though, homie.
But for Tua, he can't get on the laces. So guess what? He has no act. So you can't get no velocity on the ball. You got to throw ball without, AJ and Sean, Smitty, you don't know, but we know it's quick game out the gun. You just got to catch it and throw it. There's no laces.
Yeah.
He never has laces. So Tua got to, he got to cock that motherfucker and look at that. That's awkward, homie.
And he's short. He can't even see it.
Yeah, and then he wind up.
Tua admitted weeks ago that he can't see.
So then he look at the wind up, homie, with the finger. So that's the problem. That's where we are, homie.
How you even holding it like that, homie? Like, how you even doing that though? That's impressive.
Huh?
How are you even holding it like that?
You know why? Because I really got big hands. That's fucking why. That's why. See, that's the problem. People talk about this more hands don't matter. Yeah, they do matter. You got 2-3 quarterbacks talking about they do matter. What are we talking about? Oh, Mina Kime said it don't matter. I forgot. She knows.
There we go.
AJ,
thank you, AJ. I appreciate it.
Can't wait for you to be on at 6 a.m. tomorrow and then break all the news right at the 6 a.m. mark, like at 5:59 actually. I can't wait.
Tell us everything in the morning. I want to know about Ole Miss, Bama, Lane. I want to know about your news.
He's only come on for like 2 minutes.
Well,
congratulations, AJ.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know you my guy.
You don't even know what it's about, and no, you don't. You're not gonna get. You're not gonna get.
Don't try to guess it. We're not doing all that. We're going to tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't even try to.
Hey, just know, all three of y'all gonna come down, spend some time.
Hell yeah,
I'm gonna have y'all.
I'm gonna roll right over. I'm gonna roll right over to DeBoer and holler at him too.
My spot.
Anyway,
shout
out to you, man. We'll see you tomorrow on the Realest show, man. Much love. Are you on your show still right now?
Yeah. Well, it just came out yesterday morning, and then we're doing a live show on Friday in Norman. We'll be at the OU Bama game, so
nice.
We'll team up with the triple option. But me and Trent will be there with Mark Ingram, Urban Meyer, and do a cool show. So,
nice.
Shout out to you, AJ. I can't go to the game. I've been getting some weird DMs from people with Oxford VPNs. So I don't know if my safety can be guaranteed if I get step out the plane in Mississippi right now.
If you want to go, get JB to hook you up with Siski. He's good.
Protect you.
Siski is good. He got you covered.
Yeah. Be protected, homie. Scary.
Yeah, he got covered. But white WPS, he got you. So,
worst case scenario, call the cops.
For sure.
So snitch ass, motherfucker. See you tomorrow.
Yep. Peace, boys.
AJ McCarron, man. AJ McCarron, much love. So I guess we got Sean, Smitty.
I guess so. I mean, it's kind of wasn't planned. Didn't have any questions.
Forced himself on everybody's fucking. I got Noel calling me during the show, and fucking. I'm like, I had to tell Noel like what's going on. So it's a lot going on, man. Shout out to everybody involved.
You're welcome.
I mean, you actually heard the show. Numbers dropped. But anyway, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back in about 4 minutes on the other side.
All right, Pavia. All right, Diego.
Hey, JB.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, good morning. My name is Jason. How are you doing today, sir?
Your name's Jason.
Yes.
Have you heard your motherfucking self?
Sorry?
Have you heard yourself speak? And your name is Jason. Because you know what's funny? My name's Jason.
I'm Jason?
Yeah, and you hear how I sound versus how you sound? You sound like a fucking Hamas. Stop calling me motherfucker. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
I know there's a lot of negative from like this NIL and pay to play, but on the flip side, it seems like quarterbacks and players in general want to stay in college longer, probably just because they're getting paid so good there. Is that like one of the pros of this whole NIL situation where quarterbacks are staying longer, which will in turn, help them develop more?
It can, but then you have TJ Finley, who's on
Smitty.
7-year. TJ, just get a job.
You got to stop defending these soft motherfuckers. These motherfuckers are horrible.
How many years has TJ Finley been playing?
17.
No, not 17. I think his first year was in 2020.
Fuck.
At LSU, and he's on his 6th or 7th school. Come on, TJ.
Smitty, you got to stop defending these motherfuckers. The game is sorry. They're shitty, Smitty. These quarterbacks are shitty. Get them the out.
Steve, a question.
Pack them up. Pack them up.
Steve, a question, Jason.
Pack these motherfuckers up. You talking about you think they're going to get developed? No, they're not going to develop. How are you going to develop these after 4 times? You went to 4 fucking schools in 4 years. How are you going to get developed? They know they are shitty. Steve, this is why it goes back to my first take. Moving on amicably. Disregarding Smitty's micro-levelism. Here's the problem.
Spell that right now.
We are talking about bringing guys back and not developing them because they are getting paid by who? The coaches who I just told you to stop taking these sorry motherfuckers. If the coach stops taking these sorry motherfuckers, then guess what? We eliminate the problem. But no, we're taking a 7th-year fucking shitty quarterback.
Well, JB, to be fair,
look at this. He got more schools than his straw.
DJ Lagway or 11, or a guy that I've liked and I pointed him out halfway through, Brendan Sorsby at Cincinnati, is much different than TJ Finley. TJ, come on, man. It's kind of over, isn't it?
I don't even know these guys, Steve. That's the problem, Steve. I don't even know these guys.
Jason's putting all the transfers in one bubble. Like, to your point, Steve, I'm glad you brought
they
that
are
up.
in one bubble.
A guy transferring one time after being at a school for 2 or 3 years is not the exact same as this
Smitty.
guy.
So you're saying so Russell Wilson grad transfer? Yeah, I agree. Okay, show me those guys.
Joe Burrow is different.
Show me those guys.
Different.
Joe Burrow wasn't a grad transfer. Show me those guys.
Even Cam Ward, I'm not mad at Cam Ward for the way he did his business. That's cool. I get that. That's cool. Like
JB, I remember with Russell Wilson, he was a 3-year starter, and what happened was he still was trying to play baseball. And Tom O'Brien said, "Look, you got to be here for spring ball, and if you're not Glennon, who had an NFL talent and actually made the league." So he was kind of forced out. Tom O'Brien had to take a stand here. I can't let Glennon not be the starter if you're not going to be here at spring ball. And that's he spent his last year in Madison, Wisconsin. Had a good year though.
No, yeah, and I told Smitty way back 3 years ago, I'm cool with grad transfers, but this ain't grad transfer no more. This isn't grad transfer no more. We haven't had a guy that left after 3 years and grad and got his BA degree. We got guys that don't have a fucking degree anywhere. It's commuter college all over again. They're going to 5 schools. And they haven't even got their goddamn bachelors yet.
You know, when TJ Finley does his laundry and he washes his workout gear, he must have a lot of stuff.
He got a ton of gear.
That's a mockery. It's such a mockery.
Different conferences, different logos.
His school got different travel suits. He got luggage bags. It's damn near smart. Now I think about it. He got a lot of gear.
It's unbelievable.
Bold gifts from everywhere. He got all type of shit. Xbox 360s, PS5s. He got motherfucking games.
Hey, Obama. You know the Obamas were going to Reiner's house before he got killed. It's crazy. Anybody that's around. Anyway, Obama always had some weird shit floating around him. But anyway, that's a whole other story.
Next topic here. Now it's time for Sean King to join.
I don't know why we did intro. Why we do intro video for the motherfucker?
I mean,
because I'm back in the building. Yeah, I'm back on the block.
So now he's on his regular time. So he interrupts other people's time, and then he's on his own time now.
Hold on, was Sean freak sound just now? What's going on?
That's Jay-Z Black Album. I can't take credit for that lyric.
Yeah, what's everybody up in arms about, Sean? What's everybody up in arms about Jason that just called me?
Oh, that was funny, dog. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny as hell.
What happened?
It was funny.
I don't even know what happened. What happened, Smitty?
I got a beef. I got a bone to pick though. I didn't want to do it when we had company, but I was listening to the show on Monday, and Big Smitty lied to the public.
What I say?
Well, you were texting us live, and we're actually doing a show. So respectfully to Smitty, like he didn't want to ignore me, the co-host.
Right.
First
of all, he ignored you.
First of all, how can you talk for me? You took a couple words and you tried to make it and formulate your own thought. That's not where I was going with this.
Well, you weren't on the show. You were supposed to be on the show, but then you're not, and then you act as if we're gonna respond to your text.
Hey, listen, stop cutting me off. Hey, Smitty got on the show and told the people that.
Actually,
hey, JB want to slap the fire out of me sometime. He knows I will kidnap Ash and feed Ash to the wild hogs down in Florida. Hey,
I could probably hold his own though with the hogs. Quiet cat. I hold his own.
Yeah, fuck hog up.
He ain't got no win.
Gators. I'm worried about the Gators, not the hog.
He ain't got no win, Smitty. JB ain't walked around the block in 2 years. Hey, Smitty got on here and told the people that when I see him in public, that I'm not aggressive towards him. Like I hug him, kiss him on the neck, tell him how good I am to see him. Like, I mean, Smitty, keep it a buck. You can get these paws anytime you want, dog.
I might need them because the way you disrespect me via text, we call those keyboard gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from. Because in person, I pulled up to you face to face, nose to nose, like a real gangster, and you turn around, Big Smitty! Oh shit, come here, my dog, my young
What's
puppy.
this?
It's a guard, homie. In the drink, your drink.
Hey, JB, first of all, he's embellishing his height because he's never seen the 6 foot marker ever. So nose to nose is not
6
possible.
foot, quiet cat.
Not possible, dog.
You're 6'1". I mean, we
right, and you've never seen 6 foot in your life.
So I'm not 6 foot with shoes on. Okay, then, homie. And when you see me, I have shoes on. I'm taking my shoes off from the ass. You learned your lesson.
Oh man, you're
with
right.
Shoes on.
You're right.
Don't take
Ash
your shoes off from the ass.
Shit up, dog.
I was gonna ask you something. Fuck.
You forgot.
I called you the other day too, and you ain't answered my call too.
Call me?
I had something to talk to you about you.
It wasn't me.
You didn't call me.
Yes, I did.
I answered your calls. You didn't call me.
Me too.
Was that on the show?
Fuck no, you wasn't on the show. You might have been asleep.
People are actually retweeting. They didn't tag you though, but look at my retweet. Dustin Bell Bull retweeted. Can't emphasize enough how much I love this show. You guys ain't getting anywhere else. You ain't getting this anywhere else. It's you, Sean, doing this to me.
You was talking shit.
I didn't know you did that.
You was talking shit.
So you're Pavia.
He heard for a long time, and then he said, and he called your name, but you were so locked in doing some other stuff that you just ignored that fact he was.
Oh, that's when old boy called me Jason.
Yeah.
Now I was laughing when you did that.
I think it was after he was answering, and you were flicking him off. You know what I'm saying? Side note, before I forget, we had some big news that dropped yesterday in the boxing world. Terence Crawford announced his retirement. I know Sean King is one of our boxing savants. I just want to get your input on his career, him retiring. Do you think it's an official retirement, or is it one of those like I say it, come back? He did do a full video about it. I think it's like legit, and he's moving on. But just want to hear your thoughts on the overall news.
Well, first of all, the greatest boxer of my era. I mean, and I got a lot of respect for him because he did it his way.
Mm-hmm.
Like he never bent over backwards for the politics of boxing. You know, he stood on what he believed in. He lived the right way. He always was in fight shape. Like one of the greatest ever. And will he come back? Absolutely, if the bag right.
But the bag would have been right anyway. I mean, the last thing I heard is that Canelo was trying to fight again in September with him and do the rematch.
But
that bag would have been crazy.
I think Canelo had surgery. So, I mean, this allows you to take a year off. You ain't got to answer no questions. Next summer, I bet, you know, the everything's changed in boxing. Maybe Jaron Ennis is now beating Victor Ortiz and Sebastian Fundora. You know, it'll be a mega fight out there. We don't necessarily know who it is, but it'll be a mega fight out there, and Crawford to come back.
Yeah, man. But well, if he is done, shout out to one of the all-time greats, man. He definitely didn't duck no smoke. Put on the show every single time he went out there, tried to kill you every single time. And if he's done, man, he definitely did his part. So just want to pay homage.
And I like him because JB, he went at the establishment. Like, how the sanctioning body gonna tell me how to pay them $300,000 for the privilege of me getting in the ring and risking my life? Like, I'm glad he stood up, man. That's crazy.
I didn't realize it was that high. That's crazy.
Then Maurice Suleiman.
Did you hear Oscar though, and Steve and everybody like on Steve and them's Mario show, like, and then Oscar, Mayweather, a couple others came out and was like, "Boy, you want to fight with the big boys? You got to pay the dollar. We all had to do it." So they were actually kind of like, "You got to pay."
Yeah, Oscar was like, "You can't say you want the belt. Go get it, and then get mad about what comes with it." You knew that going into it, so it was kind of.
What if
Floyd Mayweather said the same thing?
What if I gave you this analogy? For a long time as a collegiate athlete, they told you the scholarship was sufficient. You don't need nothing else. And then they kept barking at the apparatus, and now they got NILs. Like,
but that's not the same though, because that's not the same though, because this guy is playing in the same game that those guys played in and had to participate and do the same thing in. They had to pay the money to get that belt. It's not the same thing. Those are two goats, by the way. De La Hoya and Mayweather are considered probably goats, right? I would say.
Of course, they don't want nobody behind them, but I've heard stories that Mayweather relinquished certain belts because he said he didn't want to pay all them sanctioning fees. So it's not like he didn't do it.
I don't know the story. I just know what he said. He came out and said, "I paid the money." So I don't know what story.
And also, when Bud responded to it, he said that he had came to like an agreement on whatever that number was with all the other sanctioning bodies, but this one particular was the one that wanted to act kind of holier than thou and like have this crazy amount that was higher than everybody else. So again, I don't know all I'm just listening to he say, she say right now, and two sides saying different things, but at the end of the day, man, fighters makes the fights, not the belt.
Yeah. Anyways, man, let's get to the next thing because we got a lot of talk.
Let's get to it, homie.
Yeah, let's
well,
talk to this.
Now it's officially Sean King's segment. Let's talk about Kenny Dillingham's response when he was asked if he wanted to put the Michigan rumors to bed. Check this out.
Job is to try to do whatever I can for the people that are with me, right? The people that are in the foxhole, the coaches that are in the foxhole with me, is I got to do whatever I can to fight for those people, for my family, for everything from that perspective. And kind of, you know, and I love it here. I've said that since day one. That's absolutely never changing. Absolutely never changing. So, yeah, that piece is never changing.
He didn't answer the question, Jay.
Brilliant. What's the one thing Dillingham, first of all, for people that don't know, he's from Phoenix. Like, that's home for him.
Yeah.
The one thing that he's publicly said multiple times, he's even tried to come up with creative marketing campaigns for restaurants and businesses to help financially support the program. When he says, I got to do what's best for me and my people, I think he's telling ASU, listen, y'all better come up with some more money. I don't want to leave, and if y'all come up with some more break, sort of like Sataki at BYU, sometimes you got to leverage your way into having the package that you need to compete at a high level. He in a conference with Texas Tech. They spending that paper.
You talking about? Let's clarify for the audio listeners. You're referring to him getting more money for NIL, correct? Not his.
No, I'm talking about overall to keep his staff members, his money go up, NIL package go. I'm thinking you're talking about all of that.
Not gonna happen though. He makes $6 million. You ain't never made $6 million in Arizona State. They're not gonna give him more money. I mean, Pat Perez is a big time donor there, and I've talked to him personally. He was like, "Man, this motherfucker needs to go. We're not serious." Like when you got a guy. By the way, 1996 was the last national championship Arizona State ever had, and that was in golf. That's Pat Perez. So when you are that organization. And you know, when you're paying money and helping NIL, and it ain't even hitting the fucking surface of getting a guy, because guess what? Levitt don't leave if you got the money.
You're right.
So that's the problem. Pat's like, man, we're not serious. And if we're not serious, then this guy at 33 or 4 years old needs to go. And he don't want him to go. But guess what? He's like, Pat understands all sports. He understands it, being a Jordan golfer. He's like, look, dog, I talked to Mike about this. I've talked to Barkley. If this guy's committing some sort of suicide too, Sean, and I'm curious to get your take. When you're 33, 34, and you continue to turn down big-time jobs, eventually those big-time jobs stop calling you, and then you're fired at Arizona State in 5-10 years, and at your dream school, so-called dream school, now you're 43, 44, and you don't get those calls no more because you all said, nah, you said, fuck you. So you're committing a sort of a suicide too. That's why you see so many young guys in Dan Lanning and all those guys throughout the career take those big gigs because that's your only opportunity to take those big gigs. I've always said it. I think he stays because I think he's true with what he wants to do. He wants to be at Arizona State. But also, if he wants to pay to play, which we all have to do, and I've talked to Sark, I've talked to Lane, I've talked to all these people back when this NIL thing all started, Smitty. I said, now, why are you doing this? Why are you doing all this shit? JB, if you want to be part of the Joneses and keep up with the Joneses, you got to do this. So Dillingham either. So you're telling me you think Dillingham? Not to cut you off. You think Dillingham is just willing to be average Joe?
No, I think what Dillingham is doing is pleading with Arizona State to give him an extra reason not to leave. And to your point, for every Jason Kendall who kind of turned down all those jobs at Toledo, now he's at UConn, there's a Matt Campbell. Matt Campbell turned down a whole bunch of jobs a whole lot of times at Iowa State and still got Penn State. So it can go both ways. But Dillingham wants to be in Phoenix at Arizona State. That's him pleading with the donors.
Like, please help me. I want to be here. Right.
Now, I believe there's anomalies too. Matt Campbell is an anomaly because of the scenario that's happened. There was 15 big-time gigs open. Those jobs got filled. Kiffin left. Everybody wanted him. They waited till this was a scenario that's not going to be out there every 2-3 years. This is a once in a 20-year situation. So Campbell, by default, was offered that job because there's no way in hell you can tell me he was number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on the list. So what list is that? What scenario is going to be there when Dillingham's 40 years old like Campbell is now? Because Campbell was 33 too when he was turning those jobs down.
But just like NIL and transfer portal has changed the player side, JB, maybe this is the new reality on the coaching side. Like, obviously, these big donors got like the code to the back door at the Fed because they're just printing money. So, I mean, hell, it don't look like they give a damn about what they owe and what it takes to get somebody else. So you could be right, but it could just be the new reality for coaching.
But the problem is there's only a certain amount of schools because if it was that way, Florida State would fire Norvell. They can't.
So Florida State has some stuff going on internally on the academic side that a lot of their resources are going to. So I think they're trying to wait till that's complete. Sort of like USF. USF, when I was there, was trying to get this academic qualification. They're putting all their resources into it, this accreditation, and they got it. And it guaranteed them a whole bunch of state money. So, like, sometimes schools be in a transition period and athletics in the priority. So I know that's what's going on at Florida State.
And here's the other thing. You've only have a window because Florida State's got to have a new facility, $200 million. They're going to get another NIL donor that's going to come up with a bunch of money, which they just spent. And then now you're going to sit there and be like, oh, shit, where's our guy? Where's our splash hire, though, for all these new toys? See, now you don't have that. Wisconsin, there's a reason they don't fire Fickle. They can't. Wisconsin just doesn't have the fucking resources anymore, and it's not black and blue conference where we can get into 21 personnel and go get a Ron Dane and all these legendary, your boy and for the Colts right now, and all these other Jonathan Taylors and all these other guys. The guy we had, Monty Balls. You can't get those guys no more just to hand the football off and run the ball 45 times a game anymore in this current landscape. So if you can't do that and be competitive because you got to chunk it around the park now because quarterbacks ain't going to go there to hand the ball off, Smitty, like we used to do. We used to go to Wisconsin and have a guy who would be drafted like let's just say a Matt Castle at USC, for instance, who stayed at SC behind Carson Palmer, Liner. All these guys are on the same team. And he said, I'll stick around. I'll stay here because I know I'll go to the NFL still because this team's so loaded. There's no more of that. These guys want to play right now. They want to get the college bag of money. So we got to chunk the ball around. That's why it's turned into 7-on-7 in college football. And we don't run the football no more. There's no teaching. So guess what? No way I can be fired at a place like that because I'm not going to be able to keep nobody. There's no way Wisconsin Fickle should have been fired. Come on. They're horrible.
JB, so you rich, so you don't do your own shopping. But for everybody in the chat to go to grocery
store, all my own shopping. I'm out every day. I'm outside.
Milk and cheese is high as giraffe pussy. So I don't know that Wisconsin ain't got no big bag. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, I'm out every day. I was at the Ram game.
Real quick though, before we transition, because both you guys coach, I just want to ask you guys this. I know the landscape is different now, so it's not as applicable as it was in the past. But if you were coaching now, what are like the top 3, top 5, whatever factors that will go into you deciding to leave a school that you're currently at to go to like a potential bigger school? Like, so if you were in this situation at an Arizona State, what are like the main factors that would kind of lead to you either staying or leaving?
Well, for me, if you think you like really who they say you are as a coach, it's hard to turn down a Michigan job because the stuff that comes with big success there, I mean, it's sustainable for life. But I would have to make sure that the people at Michigan feel like I'm a fit for Michigan. Because Rich Rod went, and it was a complete clusterfuck behind the scenes because half the people that support the program at a high level didn't want him, didn't think he was a Michigan man, and the other half did. So that would be the first thing. Am I fit for where I'm going? Where am I at in my contract? Where I'm at? Coaches always want to be on the front end of deals because the money's guaranteed. So a lot of things are factor in that. My thing is, man, he living in Phoenix, dog. If you're going to be on the West Coast, man, that's a dope-ass city to live in. He had a school that he loves. He got family there. Long as they win 8-9 games every year, he going to keep getting extensions.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's a lot to balance. But it's hard to turn down Michigan if you're a coach. Like, that is one of the premier jobs in the country.
Jason, real quick.
You also going into Ann Arbor off of Spygate, Pregnancy Gate, like you going in, it's a mess, dog.
Hamburger Gate.
Can't talk.
Go ahead, Jason, 30 seconds.
I can talk. All right.
Yeah, you can good now.
Here's the first thing. You better give me a full autonomy. Full autonomy. If I don't have full autonomy, I'm not taking the job. Meaning I hire and fire. I don't retain because you said so at Auburn that I have to keep the DC. That's why fucking Summerall didn't go there. Fact. I have to have full autonomy, number one. That means I got my own admin side bitches. I got my own whatever I want to do. So that's number one. If I don't have full autonomy, number two is, does the AD and I see eye to eye? And are we on the same page? Are we exactly on the same page? I'm not going to go there and work for a dictator, B, a politician. Because let me just be honest, most ADs are politicking to get the president job or some other type of job, whether it's in the NCAA level or they're all trying to do something else. Are you ready to win football games here? Priority A, and then you do your basketball shit and all your other shit on the side? Or is football priority B, C, or D? If that's the case, I'm not taking the job either. So it's got to have those two things. And then the president. Are you a football guy? If you're not a football guy, are you willing to admit that you're not a football guy? Because I've worked for non-football guys, but guess what? They admitted it and knew it and stayed the fuck out of the way. Those are the best presidents. Because most presidents, 99% of the presidents are not football guys. And the good ones stay the fuck out of the way. They hire the right AD and the right football coach to handle their inefficiencies. Get me money for the math labs, computer labs, etc. Grow this campus. Fill the FTE, which is full-time enrollment. Get me out of the black, or get me out of the red into the black financially. Presidents want to see that shit. If you're willing to be that president, I'll consider it. But if you're a guy that thinks you know football and you don't know football, that's the worst president in the world to have. So there's those 3 factors right there would be 1, 2, and 3 for me. And then the next part would be, what are we getting? What are we doing? Why am I taking a job? Am I taking a job because of the NIL bag to get players? Am I taking a job because you're going to let me cut guys, get my own guys, et cetera, et cetera? There's that part of it. And then obviously the resource facilities and shit come down the line.
Yeah. All right.
But the city's huge to me. To Sean King's point, the city's huge to me. Because like, I'm from LA, of course. Okay, so I'm not even an SC guy, but SC, of course, is the job on the West Coast. UCLA would be a hell of a job to me. San Diego State is a hell of a job to me.
Yeah,
you can prove you win there. UNLV you can win at, in my opinion. So like now look at guys winning at New Mexico State and New Mexico. You can win inside that specific space if you know how to do it and have full autonomy. But you gotta be, I think, geographically comfortable.
Yeah, you can win Arizona State. Didn't he have them in the college football playoff last year?
Second year.
Yeah, like
here it is.
He's just telling them to sustain.
Should it be
that level
Texas?
of
Should it be
success.
Texas? Really?
Yeah, he's telling them to sustain that level of success. I need some money.
Take care of your boys. All he's saying. Take care of your boys.
Here's the problem though. Like
Last thing, and we're going to transition to the next topic. Go ahead, Jason.
To Pat Perez's point, you can say all that all you fucking want. If they're not all in,
that's true.
You're beating a dead horse. So like that's why Pat and them are like, hey, dog, go. I'm not mad at you. You want to go fucking Michigan? I get you're here, but this is as far as we're going. So like there's prominent people inside that program telling you, hey, this is as far as we're going, dog. Because those boosters and those NIL guys like Phil Mickelson and Pat Perez and all these other guys, they know because they're giving monies and the people receiving the monies are telling those guys, thank you, but this is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Troy Aikman just came out and said, well, fuck you. You ain't even give me a fucking common courtesy reach around for giving money to a fucking program that you didn't even get the kid that I paid to get. So like, what are we doing? If I got prominent people that I'm expecting to help me pay for the program and they're saying to fucking get out, you're probably pissing up a rope.
JB, you know who that's an indictment on though?
Who?
Chip Kelly. Like Chip Kelly don't know how to read the room. Like if I got a Hall of Fame NFL quarterback that's willing to help us out and he helps me get Dante Moore, I'm going to make sure Dante Moore not only writes a thank you, we're going to get on Zoom, WhatsApp, whatever the video component is. And I want you to personally thank him. That's on Chip.
Real, yeah. Because the head coach is going to tell you, hey, man, make sure that letter's done by the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like real head coach that's a great point, actually. Let's move on to the next topic, man. Duke QB Darien Mensah is considering entering the NFL draft. Mensah has gotten very good NFL feedback and projects as an early round draft pick. While other schools have inquired, Mensah is only considering the NFL or a return to Duke. Sean, I know you know about every quarterback in the game. So what are your thoughts on here? Should he stay? Should he go? Talk to us.
Very familiar with the kid because he was at Tulane.
Yeah,
and transferred to Duke. I've told that story on here multiple times.
Yeah,
I got a call with him coming up. I'm gonna tell him that if he asks my opinion, I'm gonna tell him to declare for the draft.
Too many times you mention this guy.
Simply because
keep mentioning this guy.
The things he's good at, he's maxed out. And coming off an ACC title at Duke, I don't see how you improve on that next year. There's no part of me that thinks Clemson and Florida State and Louisville are all down. Plus, it's a weak draft. So it looks like Arch has already announced he's coming back. I would presume Ty Simpson and Dante Moore are coming back. He could very easily be the number 2 quarterback behind Mendoza.
Timeout. Fun fact. Super Michael, why shout out to Henrietta, Oklahoma?
You asking me and Smitty? We don't know.
No, I'm asking that guy.
Oh,
I have no idea.
I want to wait. Don't say nothing the whole time till he answers.
I bet.
We talk about this kid too much, Mensah. Every time Sean King comes on the show, he talks about this kid. I never heard of this kid before.
He only led Duke to ACC championship.
7-5.
Still ACC championship.
That's where Troy is from. Well, he's not from there. You thought wrong.
So we waited for 30 seconds.
Because I was wondering why he specifically said Henrietta, Oklahoma. So I was curious. That's where Troy Aikman is. So Super Michael said that's where Troy Aikman is from. Like statement. He said that's a blanket statement. He said that like it's fact. Not fact at all. So Troy Aikman's from California.
So you stopped the whole show.
Yeah.
Just to correct. Okay.
Because see, people don't realize they think because he went there and he played a couple years of high school, and then they think that he's from Henrietta, Oklahoma. He's not. He's from California, and he's actually from Cerritos, California. And he actually went to Cerritos High School, played Cerritos Pop Warner. Just FYI, he's from fucking Cerritos, California. Fact. I know for a sure. I know for a fact. I've talked to him personally. I know this because he played Cerritos Pop Warner, and I know who coached him in Cerritos Pop Warner. So he's actually from Cerritos. Then he grew up in West Covina, California, which is a little bit further northeast. And then he moved to Oklahoma around 10 or 11 years old. So Henrietta, Oklahoma is not where he's from at all. So shout out to you guys. Go ahead.
All right, moving on to stuff that actually matters. Commanders coaches essentially told their players that Giants QB Jackson Dart plays like a running back, and it's okay to go after him because he will not go out of bounds, man. Check this video out, man. That's the culture point around Dart's current play style. I got to hear from the two QBs.
The last piece, QB, all right? When he's out here, he is a running back first. So this is a good hit by Ellis onto the sideline, all right? He is not looking, all right, to go down and get into the slide. So we got to go out ahead, fellas, all right?
The quarterback is a very competitive dual threat guy, okay? He will try to run the ball like a running back. He will try to run you over. He will try to stiff arm. He doesn't really run out of bounds. He doesn't slide a whole bunch, okay? We can get the ball off of him. The ball is life, it is air, and we need it.
Shocking.
I basically heard. Can I talk?
Yeah, because he don't hear us. Go ahead.
All that fucking talking he does, and then he fucking. It's unbelievable. When you need him, though, the motherfucker will fuck you.
Need him the most.
God damn. He'll fuck you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you will. You cannot trust him. Can't play.
Oh, there you are, Sean. There you are.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead, JB. You go first now. I'm mad now.
Can Sean even hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So basically, what they said was the Dart shitty.
Like in summation, that's what they said. Head coach, D coordinator. See, this guy cannot throw.
He's a running back.
He's a hell of a runner.
Motherfucker called him a running back.
Yeah.
But what do I know? When I say these quarterbacks, when I say these fucking quarterbacks are shitty. Can we move on?
You don't respect that? No, I respect Jackson. Jackson out there competing. Now I think he got to be a little more judicious, and when he chooses to slide. But I respect that, man. Like I'd rather have a guy like Jackson Dart that's gonna err on the side of aggression. Like I'd rather say Wold and Sick'em. Like I can't stand like when I'm watching college or NFL football and it's 3rd and 6 and the quarterback scrambling and he can pick up the first down if he actually runs through the 6 yards and he slides. And now it's 4th and 1 or 2. Like, so yeah, okay, I got to talk to Jackson if I'm the quarterback coach. Bob, let's just be smart. But I ain't gonna knock the kid for competing out there. And you know what, Washington, come get some. Come get some. If you think I'm a liability, come get some.
Whoever said I was wrong, you're a fucking idiot. By the way, Troy was born in West Covina Hospital.
I'm still talking about.
Grew up in Cerritos. Grew up in Cerritos. Grew up in Cerritos. Grew up in Cerritos.
Where he from?
Anyway, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. Hey, by the way,
worse than Mensah.
Can we talk about quarterbacks? Because I want to get off this topic real quick. I want to talk about quarterback. I want to bring it up because I don't know if you knew Shedeur Sanders, out of 44 quarterbacks that has played and took a snap this year, he ranks 44th in every top category. Every possible category, Shedeur Sanders is actually 44th of 44 quarterbacks in every scenario. If they break down every category, he's the last. But anyway, I want to bring up quarterback play now versus then. All right, Smitty? And I want to get your great take on this.
Okay.
This is why I've been saying quarterback play is the garbage. Bailey, let's show it. Let's show this year, right now, currently, the statistics of the starting QBs in NFL. Lady's going to bring up this stat line. Watch this shit, Smitty. All right. No, this year. There we go. Show this right here. What is that, Smitty? What does that say? Dak Prescott leads and then Stafford second, right?
Yep.
This is just yards. We're talking yards, okay? Nothing else right now.
Yep.
Statistically, Stafford's killing everybody. Touchdowns, picks, fucking everything. Completion percentage. Stafford is the MVP. So Stafford's leading everything categorically here. But Prescott's going to hit 4,000. So will Stafford. So will Goff. So will Mahomes. Mahomes is done. So will May probably. May will have 500 yards. He's got 3 games left. Sam Darnold will probably get 600 yards in 3 games. So will Love 400 or 700. Allen maybe 800. I don't think so. Knicks won't make it, I don't believe. Trevor Lawrence probably won't make it. Herbert won't make it. Caleb Williams not throwing for 900 yards in the last 3 games. Daniel Jones is done. Baker Mayfield, who Sean King glazes over, is horrible. He's not even at 3,000. Hurts won't make it at all. Brissett's in the mix, and he started halfway through the year. So actually, per game, Brissett's leading the league. Tua's done. 2,600 yards. Geno has been horrible, but to Sean's point, the Raiders have 0 fucking weapons. Cam Ward, I mean, I guess you guys like him. And then Aaron Rodgers for doing nothing. Still, statistically, 22 touchdowns, a lot of low number picks. And they're in the middle of winning the AFC North. So this is egregious. I think Sean King would agree. This is at 3 games left in the year. We don't have a 4,000-yard passer yet. Now, show me my old list. I mean, this is just it's just ridiculous. Look at this.
Is this with 3 games left?
No, yes. This is the full season right here.
No, it's not.
Mahomes had 50 touchdowns with 3 games left in 18.
He did not,
because he didn't play the last 2 games.
You said 3 games left, right? So he didn't play the last 3 games.
No, the last 2 games he didn't play. Didn't Chase King or what's his name play? Remember the quarterback? The guy that's always Chase Daniels. Chase Daniels.
That's the question.
Who was the quarterback? Chase Daniel, the guy that came in. What was the backup that year?
I remember.
Chase Daniel, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy now that does social media that does all the?
That's Chase Daniel. He played for the Chiefs. I don't know if he was there that year. I don't remember. Probably.
Yeah. So anyway, is anybody gonna? Let's say it's full season. Is anybody gonna catch any of these guys?
Not the 5,000 ones, nah.
But what? But this was normal, by the way. This was a normal football season. Chad Henne, my bad. Chad Henne was the guy. Yeah, Chad Henne. So anyway, this was a normal football season right here, and this was just 7 years ago, Sean. 7 years ago. If I want to pull up the stats from years prior to that, it's even worse than this. It's better than this, meaning it's better than this. So, what's happened to quarterback play? Please, Sean, give me a macro take.
Sean, break it down for him, please. Please explain how the game has changed, as offensive schemes have changed, and the checkdowns came into effect, and just break down the whole shit from a macro standpoint.
Wow, that's a horrible. Are you thinking that's a good thing?
No, I'm asking Sean. I didn't play quarterback. I'm asking Sean to break it down.
Oh, let me continue to go then, and then Sean could go then.
Okay, Sean, go now.
First of all, in the last 7 years, the rules have been laxed 10 times over. You can't hit the quarterback whatsoever. You can't put a hand on the wide receiver whatsoever. You can't bump and run anymore. You can't hit the motherfucker over the middle anymore. The quarterback's so goddamn protected, it's ridiculous. So you're telling me that in a offensive protected league that they can't get 4,000 yards with 3 games left? And you're saying that we're throwing the ball lateral by design to save what? To save quarterbacks? I'm trying to figure this out. This is ridiculous. We become so catered. We've catered to the quarterback because we know he's shitty. Period. You cater to a guy. You don't throw bubble screen, Sean or Smitty, if you don't have to. We're sitting at the line of scrimmage running run solution heavy. Oh, it's heavy in the box. Throw the bubble. We used to just full slide the motherfucker and still be 11 personnel and with the back, meaning we could protect with 7. They're not bringing 8 with 3 wideouts. They're going to cover 0. We're not seeing that with big-time quarterbacks that we grew up watching. And you're telling me that we can't throw basics and digs and posts and fucking comebacks, and so now we got to just throw a bubble out there? Dog, we have catered to the lack of fucking quarterback play, and period. That's what it is. It has nothing else to do with it. And I don't want to hear RPO. I don't want to hear RPO, homie.
I'm just asking a question because I'm a D lineman. I don't know shit about quarterback play, so I'm just asking you a question.
You know football.
So passing yards defines great quarterback play. I'm just asking.
No, it's not just passing yards. Just look at the whole statistical line.
No, I'm just asking. Go ahead, Sean King.
So my response has some nuance. So I got to break it down to tiers.
Please take your time. We got time.
The first problem is the proliferation of the monetization of youth sports.
Say that again.
The proliferation of the monetization of youth sports.
I got it.
There are a bunch of slapdicks out there who figured out they can make a living by getting these young quarterbacks and teaching them how to throw the ball sidearm and reverse fucking roll out and throw the ball back across the field. So they're not training the fundamentals at an early age. Secondly, quarterbacks are becoming elite based on highlights, not efficiency and consistency. Kid has one highlight, it goes viral, as they call it in the social media world, and now that kid's a superstar. At the college level, there's a lack of accountability and discipline when it comes to teaching the quarterback how to become an actual quarterback. It's all about, I don't want to hurt his feelings. It's all about, can we throw fucking screens and, can he make one play where he shakes off two defenders and make some heroic fucking throw? Yeah, he fucking airmails 5 layups a game and nobody corrects his fundamentals. So now you get these kids, the league is at a disadvantage because they've got a workforce that's consistently coming in that's not capable of playing at a high level at that league. The difference between 18 and now is the defensive linemen are so much better overall from 1 through 4 than they were in 2018. They're more athletic. It's more of them. You can't get away with the bullshit. So now the league, there's a lack of good quarterbacks. Hell, Phillip Rivers came out of retirement because the coach didn't feel like there was a better option currently in the league.
Well, other factors are going to that, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Right. And passing yards is about efficiency. That's about being able to throw the ball in rhythm, on time, with great ball location so that you can get yards after the catch, so that you can continue drives. And that just doesn't exist now because that's not the measuring stick for how these quarterbacks are being elevated to the level of stardom that they are. Look at the NIL packages. DJ Lagway sucks, and he's probably about to go get $3-4 million a year somewhere as a transfer.
Rio, that's not an all-time list. Show me the old list, Bailey. Fucking joking me, Rio.
That was the full season list, yes.
All right, full season. Case Keenum's a fucking great. Derek Carr's a great. Eli Manning, Smitty says not even a Hall of Famer.
I didn't say that. I said if he's a Hall of Famer, Phillip Rivers Hall of Famer too.
Golf and Matt Ryan are greats. Golf and Matt Ryan are all-time greats. Stop, homie. You guys are killing me with
Matt Ryan might be Hall of Famer. Not first ballot, but he might be one. Big Ben's Hall of Famer, Mahomes Hall of Famer, Andrew Luck not because he retired early, but would have been Hall of Famer.
You imagine
Hall of Famer, Phillip Rivers Hall of Famer, Eli Manning Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer.
But JB, let me back up your point, JB. Let me back up your point. This list is 1 through 14. There's not one guy on this list, and this was Deshaun Watson at his height. He's 11th.
Yeah.
That wasn't a plus spinner of the football.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Ain't no athletes on this list. Ain't no zone read quarterback option guys on this list. Case Keenum came from the run and shoot. Drew Brees, all-time passing yardage leader. Derek Carr can spin it. Kirk Cousins back then can spin it. Eli can spin it. Rivers, Brady, Rodgers, Luck, Goff, Ryan, Mahomes, Rodgers, but they can spin it. They can throw the football. You can put them out there in shorts and they can go through routes on air and the ball not hit the ground. Less than 50% of the current quarterbacks in the NFL, I would say, can go through routes on air and the ball not be on the ground.
I won't say 50. I won't say less than 50%, but I think that plays again.
No, less than 50%.
Name them to me then.
I'll be less than 50%. I mean, I think we're throwing our opinion out there.
If you know, then
name it for us to know. You guys don't know. I don't know as a fact unless we're gonna go do it outside and go look.
Well, no, we see it. We see it. What are you talking about?
We haven't seen it on air. To your point, though, Sean King. And you kind of alluded to this a little bit, I think, in your whole rant, which is beautiful. But because that there are more dual threat quarterbacks now. Of course, the passing yards are not going to be the exact same number. So if Josh Allen goes and throws for 4,000 yards, but then he runs for 800, then okay, the total yards ends up being right in the same mix as the yards there. Just that Peyton Manning wasn't about to run, Brady wasn't about to run. Now you can say it's because they didn't need to because they throw their arm is so good. That's cool, but they also weren't capable of doing it. So it just the game has changed. So I think we have to play that into the factor as well. That's all I'm saying.
So you keep moving the game changing. Yeah. The game's fucking changing because the quarterback's shitty. Like, what do you think? You think if fucking Dan Marino? You think if Dan Marino played right now, they'd be running fucking bubble screen, homie? If Dan Marino played right now, would they be fucking catering to the game or to the quarterback?
To the quarterback.
So what are you talking about? The game's shitty because the QBs today
are mobile now. Is all I'm saying.
Because they're shitty.
So what I'm saying is, Peyton Manning was not capable of running. So only thing he could do was pass the ball. So his passing yards gonna be fucking. He'll have 10 rushing yards for the season.
What
5,000 passing yards.
Let me ask you something. Was Randall Cunningham a runner?
4,500 passing yards, but he had 800 rushing yards.
Was
so
Michael Vick
the same amount of yards, but they do it differently? That's all I'm saying.
Was Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham, and fucking Steve Young? Are they runners too? Were they athletic?
Yeah, those are examples of it.
So why'd they throw for 5,000 yards? Why'd they throw for 5,000 yards?
I didn't see Vick on that list.
He went on that. He wasn't playing.
Go back to the numbers and let's see. I don't know.
What I'm saying is, why did those guys throw for 4,000 and 5,000 yards? Randall Cunningham had one of the greatest seasons of all time in Minnesota, by the way. I don't know if you knew that, and I don't know if you knew Steve Young won multiple MVPs by throwing for 4,000.
I'm not dissing none of them, but he came on this show and said Steve Young, when he won, he slowed down on that running and started throwing the ball more. That's what you told me on this show.
That's what
I'm saying. So all I'm saying is,
why, Smitty? Why though?
Stats are going to be different. It's going to be skewed different. We can't compare the same.
Why did he do it? Why did Steve Young? Why did Steve Young?
Necessary.
No, because
we saw Jalen Hurts fucking blow out the Kansas City Chiefs and Mahomes being a dual threat guy. So you can't say it don't work now. So you can say that you can't say it no more.
No, you're missing the point. The point is, why did they evolve? Because to that point, to that date and time, and just like it has now until last year, there's been no dual threat guy that's ever won a fucking Super Bowl. So they said, "Oh shit, we got to throw the ball."
Wilson, if you count Russell, but whatever.
We got to act. But he threw the football. Like, he was very accurate. Threw the ball deep.
You do both.
The ball deep.
He does both.
No, he made plays. He made plays with his feet. We've had guys make plays with their feet, Smitty. Stop. You're acting like this has been a run-first league at quarterback forever. Come on now, homie. Stop.
I'm not saying I don't call a lot of these guys run first. I think there's guys who are run first. Those guys aren't. Josh Allen not run first. Lamar Jackson not run first. A lot of these mobile guys aren't run first. They're just really good at running too. Now there are guys like Justin Fields who you would call run first, but we don't even talk about him. We're talking about the top QB. So listen. I'm not here to argue to say the quarterback play right now is as good as it was right there. To me, and I've said this on the show before, to me, in my argument, disagree how you want to, I think that you could argue that was the fucking top tier, one of the best eras of just quarterbacks, period. And again, I know there's been other great eras. I'm not going to argue that. I'm just saying when you got Brady and Breeze and Peyton Manning and all these guys playing against each other, it was just a beautiful golden era of QBs. Today's QBs are not to that level. I'm like common sense will tell you that. But to go as far as just to say they're just fucking shitty, I just can't go that far. I think you are an extremist. That's always been my issue.
Here's the reason. It goes back to what I've been telling you, though. It goes back to the lack of and the failures of college and high school coaching. Because we recruit the athlete in Lamar Jackson. We recruit the athlete in Kyler Murray. We recruit the number one athlete in America to come play for my school. He's so much better athletically than everyone that he's going to play, i.e. Lamar, i.e. Vince Young, i.e. Kyler Murray. When they played against the other opponents, they were so superior that the coach could make a bad football call, and that guy saves him. So what happens is you don't advance them fundamentally. You don't teach them the game. You allow their athleticism to get them through. So when it comes fast forward to the NFL and everybody out there is a Julius Peppers type or a Myles Garrett type who chases you down, now you're saying, oh, shit, why don't I know where to go with the football? I wasn't taught. because we're worried about 7-on-7 throwing from the fucking line of scrimmage with 7 seconds and being looking pretty, wearing a head condom and all this old shit. It goes back to that. Back in the day, 7-on-7 was used in practice with our team with a center and 2 tackles and navigate the pocket while we did 7-on-7. We call it Skelly, 9-on-9 actually. We actually did that and taught the game in a totality at a bigger level. Now we just get the best athlete, you throw them in there. Now we save them by putting in RPO, run solutions, instead of teaching them protections, instead of teaching them rotation, instead of teaching them where to go when the number 1's dead and number 2's alive. We don't do that anymore. That's why these guys are holding a dick in their hand every day, Smitty, and they don't know where to go with the football. You see Kyler Murray running around like a spin top on, back there like this because he don't know where to fucking go with the football, and we wonder why quarterback plays so bad.
I'm not disagreeing with none of you just said, but to that point, and this is a whole nother conversation, but it's a reason why they're not doing it because coaches gotta win fucking now. They gotta save their jobs today. They don't have time to do that, so they have to be selfish and they gotta think about them.
They've always had to win now. They've always had to win now.
But then when the coach get fired, and that's his life and his family got to shift and move and
so
they got to find a job. So he's trying to win now. Why would you?
So my point again, I've been telling you that for how long?
So,
go ahead, something just popped up. Quarterbacks are shitty now overall because they're allowed to be shitty.
No doubt. Coach would allow it.
And one of the things that popped out to me, that list we put up in 2018, can we put that list up again?
Mm-hmm.
The 2018 list. Out of all those guys that aren't in the league anymore, Matt Ryan, Andrew Luck, Tom Brady, Eli Manning, Derek Carr, Drew Brees, Case Keenum, none of those guys are quarterback coaches or offensive coordinators. Because at the college level, they are so afraid of having a quarterback coach that's not going to be lockstep with the OC that they don't develop the position. All they do is teach the scheme. And when you got a room full of quarterbacks, a good quarterback coach can make every quarterback in that room better. Because there's some foundational things that you have to create, that you have to make muscle memory in order to sustain yourself when it get chaotic in a game. And not a lot of guys that got that title, especially at the collegiate level, are qualified to have it. Coaching quarterbacks is not just teaching a guy the system.
No, it's not.
So they used to have it. Is what you're saying. They used to have it.
Yeah.
So at what point did the QB coaches all come together and say, you know what, we're done developing these guys?
Nah, that's not what he's saying.
What was the year? Was it 2014? They said, fuck it.
No, you're micro this. It's not what he's saying. What he's saying is that we became so cater heavy to the player because the money they're getting, we don't want to ruffle feathers by hiring a guy that will actually tell them, fucking shut the fuck up, you're wrong. Because we hire that guy, he demands a trade or says this is a shitty organization.
So the NIL era is when it started.
No.
Okay,
Not
what we're saying.
JB, let me give Smitty a personal example. I'm not going to say the names because I don't want to call anybody out.
Say the name.
Like, no, I don't do that. I pride myself when I feel like there is an opportunity for me to help a sitting quarterback and I know people, I reach out. I reached out to the quarterback coach of a quarterback right now that's struggling in the National Football League. I said, listen, I just watched the All-22 for the last 5 games.
Me too. We text same person.
I got some stuff where just tell him to pick up the phone and call me. I just want to talk to him about a couple subtle things. You know what he told me?
What?
He only listens to his quarterback coach.
I already know. In Florida. I already know.
This is a guy on an NFL team that's getting paid by the organization that has an OC and quarterback coach. Well, actually, one of the good ones. And the quarterback coach told me he only listens to his quarterback coach.
And this guy won a national title. Here's the cool part about it. That another guy couldn't do.
I had a lot of energy dealt with too. Go ahead.
Here's the crazy part about it. On Instagram every summer, this guy is always on Instagram throwing 9 balls with his quarterback coach. So I reached out to Alan. Alan knows certain people in Florida and said, hey, coach. So I reached out to him as well. I said, hey, man, listen, you call me whatever you want, a hater and all that shit, but I'm just telling you, you need coached. Your platform's shitty. Your mechanics are shitty. You need to. My guy doesn't think that. I was told that. I was like, all right, well, good luck. That's the problem. We don't want to hire anybody. We hire the coach's boy who played tight end because he's his homie. And now I know he won't ruffle the feathers because he can't ruffle the feathers because
he's getting paid.
Because he has no idea how to ruffle feathers because he's not even a quarterback, Smitty. He's not even a quarterback guy, so he can't ruffle feathers because he can't say your drop's shitty, your foot's pointed the wrong way, your fucking elbow's too low, your platform's shitty, your offhand's shitty, you're not socking the wall, you're not slapping the wall, your feet are too wide outside your shoulders, you're overextended, you're not fit. You can't tell them nothing because they don't know.
And you guys are saying this is going on with majority of the quarterbacks.
Yes.
99%, yes.
Yes, they're sheltered. They're not exposed to the truth. And listen, if you're a quarterback coach, I'm going to just give a PSA to you guys. If your quarterback like you, then you're probably not a good coach.
No doubt.
My only thing, listen, I'm not saying y'all wrong.
No, Smitty, let me finish.
I'll go ahead.
When you tell a quarterback the truth, they're supposed to get in their feelings.
Yeah.
They supposed to get in their feelings, and you're supposed to keep them in their feelings until they do the shit the right way.
Unless you're special. Like Sean and I. Meaning you can cuss a motherfucker out and have a hamburger with them later on.
Absolutely.
Because that's the it factor guy. That's also, so you know, real clear to full circle this, we're also the guys that recruited our quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. As head coach and quarterback guys, we also recruited them. So we have an investment, we have a relationship. And that's why I had 3 or 4 D1 guys on the same roster every year and never left me. Because at the end of the day, that matters. You got a guy that's a tight end guy, for instance, who doesn't know quarterback play, who didn't even recruit the kid. He just inherited the kid on the team because the head coach hired me as his boy. There's nothing that connects you. Nothing. So there's no fucking there's no way for that guy to get through to that guy or tell that guy anything. So basically your body out there, just a fucking heartbeat out there getting a check. And it's an absolute mockery. Here's
JB, I called one of my guys in college, and we were talking about his quarterback. And I was like, you know, have you talked to him about this? And he was like, yeah. I was like, have you talked to him about this? He's like, yeah. I said, well, why the fuck is he still doing it every Saturday? Exactly. Like, at some point, like if I'm coaching the quarterbacks, and you keep doing what I'm telling you not to do, then your ass ain't gonna be in the game.
Here's why, in totality, and this is a macro take as well. This is why those guys they get fucked in the profession, Smitty, later.
Right, because now they get past this, Smitty, during college, and then all of a sudden you get out here on a Sunday, and boy, it's different. Like ask Shedeur Sanders, not to target him, but remember when he was a third stringer, Smitty? He did an interview in the locker room, and he said, "I know I'm better than what I see out there right now at quarterback on Sunday." You remember that comment he said?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, ask him. That shit ain't sweet now because he out there.
Let me 2 things. First of all,
hold on, JB, hold on. Now that he out there, you want to talk about the O-line ain't blocking and the receivers ain't open.
Well, he ain't say that. He didn't say that.
Here's what happens to me. You hire guys, you hire your boys. And for instance, let's say T. Martin is a good friend of mine. Let's say that Harbaugh gets fired. Let's just say Harbaugh gets fired. It's been a while since they've won, blah, blah, blah. They're down this year, blah, blah, blah. Let's say they fire Harbaugh. What job do you think T. Martin's going to get? When he can't even coach, when he can't coach Lamar, he has no imprint on Lamar. He has no fucking say. He can't get through to him. He can't show his strong suits as a coach. So guess what? What job does he get? So guess what? Again, we are failing these guys when we hire them to be our boy and not our coach.
I guess
that's why Smitty, that's why I never hired my boys.
Why like if what you guys are saying is true, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying when you saying it's true, there's literally 0 point.
Can you move back from the
No, I want to be close. There is 0 point of having any quarterback coaches at all anymore at any level. That's probably what you're telling me. And I'm also going to say this. And what you guys are saying is true, which it sounds like it might be. There's no way in hell that only Sean King and Jason Brown are the only people in the football world that knows this.
No,
so like,
I gave you
if I'm a head coach of any team, college, whatever, like how the fuck am I just sitting here knowing my quarterback coach is not doing anything? How is Sean thinking? Jay, how are y'all two the only people that know this? And all the other coaches around here is like,
we're not.
Like,
no, good point that you brought up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just like,
yeah,
but hold on, JB.
You know what's coach too now. Like, it ain't.
Hold on. But that's why. If you remember, I took you back to the 2018 list.
Yeah,
it showed you every quarterback on there who's not currently still playing on that list. Mm-hmm. None of them are quarterback coaches. Like the NBA, what does the NBA do? The NBA hires former players.
Yeah.
To tutor the new generation of players. The NFL don't do that.
Here's, you know why? Who you should call and ask that question to?
Who?
Tank Johnson, who played D-line. D-line play a great NFL D lineman. Yeah. He'll tell you why these coaches don't coach. He'll tell you who his coaches were that were jokes. They don't hire guys to ruffle feathers or to do any of that shit in the NFL level. They hire yes men that don't ruffle feathers because it's a political game at that level, and you're not going to hire a guy because you're already expected to do. You got a gap. They don't hire a guy to teach you and get you advanced in the profession anymore. Here's what I want to point out.
Oh, okay. All right. I have a question to that, but let's go ahead.
Here's what I want to point out. These guys, if you pull up the 18 list real quick, Bailey again. Noel Mazzoni, Sean Salisbury, AJ McCarron, Mike March on this very show said everything Sean and I are saying. Now that they're kind of out of the game, Mike March came on here and said what? He pointed out all the shit we're saying right now. He said it on the show. I'm glad the chat actually remembered. He's saying everything we're saying right now. So if that guy said it, then he probably knows. Sean Salisbury played it. He kind of knows. AJ McCarron was in it with Burrow even recently on the Bengals. He knows. So if we're all just saying this, why it's not just Jason Brown and Sean King, Smitty. That's my point I'm trying to make. But I want to point out something that Noel Mazzoni, who's been an NFL guy for the Jets, who's been college football offensive coordinator for a long time, just went and helped save UCLA for a few games to beat Penn State and some others. Look at the touchdowns to picks. What did he say on our show last year in studio? What did Noel Mazzoni say?
Thing, I think, right? Most important stat. That's what he said. Yeah.
It's the touchdowns versus the picks. Fuck throwing the picks. Go ahead and throw picks. But do you outweigh the touchdowns? Now, just look at that number on the right-hand side there. Just look at them. High 30s for most of them. High 20s for most of them. Go to the new list. You can't see. Oh, yeah, you can.
Yes, we do. A lot of 20s.
Look at the difference.
20s. 3 games left. A lot of 20s.
Look at the difference, though. Like, there's not even any 30s other than Stafford, homie. One fucking guy.
Yeah.
You can't sit here and tell me. You can't sit here and tell me that Nakua and older Devontae Adams, who leads the league in touchdowns, by the way, because of the quarterback, is so much better at wideout than AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Better than Higgins and I know Burrow's been hurt, but Flacco did a hell of a job. Wideouts matter too, right? We talked about that. Flacco was like, "Oh shit, I got weapons. Who can spin it still?" Minnesota with those guys that he has there. Nakua and Devontae Adams are a great tandem, but they're not the number 1 and 2 tandem in football. Like, you can't tell me that Josh Allen should be the one griping the most. He got fucking no weapons. So, like, I'm just trying to say
this is a down year though. But all I'm saying is, like,
it's been down years.
I mean, but if you pull up 2024, like last season, looks way different. So all I'm saying is, like, each year is its own entity. Is all I'm saying. Each year is its own entity. You pull 2024, you got a couple 40s in there. You got way more 30s. You got hella mid 20s. You got. So I don't know. Each year is its own entity. Is all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, you say it all the time. Your eyes work.
Yeah,
our eyes work, Smitty, at this position. Like, this is a deterioration of quarterback play over the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. It's gotten even worse and worse and worse. I would argue 10, because that list right there that we're just showing you was the ass end of some guys like Luck and Breeze and those guys. There was that ass end. Keenum wasn't a real. You can't say he's like was the guy. So like the shit has started years ago, and it's only getting worse. So I'm just telling you, this is.
I just think every year is different. I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm pulling up 2024. Last year, Joe Burrow threw 43 touchdowns, Baker threw 41, Lamar threw 41, Sam Darnold threw 35. Like this is just last season. Fucking, you know.
You have to, Smitty. You have to project forward, think though.
I hear you.
Look at who is coming out of the draft in the last few years, and look who's in the league right now. The pool that is going to continue the quarterback legacies of these teams. Show me a guy.
My last thing, real quick. I know we got to go soon. So when quarterbacks do develop and get better, they're just getting better, like it's on their own then, basically. So like,
no, they're not getting better.
We see a young guy better from year 3 than he was in year 1. Or
let me ask you.
Whoever.
Be honest.
They're just getting better just naturally.
Be honest. Lamar had an MVP year last year, right? Lamar and Josh Allen, the last couple of years, it's been those guys back and forth. You could flip the MVP or whatever, because we know that MVP shit is kind of fugazi. But has Lamar gotten better?
You told me he did last year. It's on camera.
Last year was his best season, I thought.
Right.
But has he gotten better from his rookie year? No. I'm saying from his rookie year till now. Yes. Has Lamar gotten better in the NFL or worse?
Better.
Hey, Smitty, I want you to read this.
Like you literally said that, JB. He got better.
Hey, Smitty, read this for me.
It says in 1998, Sean King's Tulane Green Wave had a perfect 12-0 season, with King setting NCAA records for passer rating 183.3 and becoming the first QB to pass for 3,000 plus yards. To be exact, it was 3,232 passing yards, and he rushed for 500 plus yards, 641 in the season, totaling 38 passing touchdowns, 11 rushing touchdowns, and 49 total touchdowns, finishing 10th in Heisman voting.
So I'm qualified to teach a dual quarterback how to be effective with your athleticism, but also how to be a killer throwing the football.
Yeah.
See, that's like a lot of people don't know this. First quarterback in NCAA history to throw for 3,000 and rush for over 500. First.
All right.
Before these stats got first to ever do it. Think about that. In the history of college football, like I know how to get a guy ready to be a killer just like that.
Yep.
I just wanted to put that up. I'm gonna drop the mic with that one.
So you basically wanted to end the show flexing a little bit, showing what you used to do.
Smitty, think about that. First.
You hit it first. I got you.
Ever. I created dual threat.
Group of 3. Go ahead, Jason.
I've only had 21 D1 QBs, 3 NFL guys.
Oh, you qualified too, dog. It ain't a knock on you at all. I just wanted to.
No. I'm just saying I've only coached those guys.
Yeah, Smitty didn't know that.
I knew
first, Smitty.
Just to be clear, this whole conversation, I was never saying neither one of you guys were qualified. I wouldn't even be on the show if I thought that was crazy.
I was making sure you knew. First,
I was just saying that it's alarming that you guys are saying it and seeing it is so clear, and then you got all these hundreds of coaches who you would hope and think knows the game as well and cares about the kids. And apparently what you guys are telling me is these coaches don't give a fuck about the kids and or they don't have the knowledge to be able to improve them. That's a serious problem. That's all I'm saying.
That's not what it is, Smitty. The fact is, to take Johnson's point, when you make money like they do, you cannot ruffle GMs or upper management's feathers. You're not. You can't do it. You'll be fired. There's no way. These guys will demand a trade. They'll opt out. They'll say this is this. You're pushing other guys from coming there later. You're doing all these other things, especially if you're in a shithole city or a cold city. Imagine, say everybody can't play in LA and Miami and Dallas and fucking certain cities that are attractive.
Yeah.
So if you're in Baltimore, for instance, which is for the most part a shithole weather town, let's just say for football reasons, if you're a quarterback, and you're getting coached hard and you don't fucking you can't take it, to Sean's point, then guess what? I want out. I don't want to be here. And that what that does for free agency, it hurts you. It hurts LA when people leave here and say, fuck, man, taxes murked me.
Yeah.
Fucking taxes murked me. I can't get half my goddamn salary. You don't think that hurt the Lakers for a couple years there?
For sure. But that's why earlier when you said that, I jumped in and I said, so you're saying that this really, really started from like a deep standpoint when NIL and the transfer portal jumped in. That's why I asked you that question earlier. You said no, but I'm like, well, you're saying money. You're saying.
Can you show the list one more time, Bailey? Can you show the old list? I want to be clear here too. How many games were played then?
16.
How many is played now?
17. Okay, so 2 more games left. Regardless, it's still
getting worse. It's getting worse, homie. It's getting worse. I mean, just think about it, man. We don't play preseason no more. The quarterbacks don't suit up. They don't even get fucking hit in practice. Like everything is just catered to the quarterback, and we're worse. You can't sit here and tell me that it's promising. It's not.
Well, I guess we'll just stop watching football, stop doing this football show.
I know I'm pessimistic on the show, but I'm just telling you that
we'll figure out another sport to kind of go for.
Hey, by the way, before we go, shout out to Saturday's winner down in Oxford. Tulane definitely winning that game outright. I'm telling y'all, don't buy the hype. Don't fall into the narrative. We qualified to be in this thing, and we're going to prove it Saturday.
Lord have mercy. If Tulane wins, I will come on this show and eat the hottest pepper that JB can find live on the show. If Tulane beat Ole Miss straight up, I would do that. Find whatever pepper you want to find, JB, locally in your hood, over there in Riverside, and I will eat that pepper here live on the show.
All right, Pat McAfee. Anyway,
I don't even watch the McAfee show, so if he did that, I didn't know that. I know
he did it. He did it when he was like. He did it when he was like young or something, like to get his name kind of out there going. And he
Smitty does think wrestling is real, so they do got that in common.
Is it wrestling or wrestling?
Wrestling.
Yeah, Florida boy.
Oh,
shout out to Sharon Moore, man. Free Moore.
All right, fellas. I'll see y'all Friday, man.
More willing. We can't really trust it, but we'll see.
Don't do me like that, man. I had a funeral, dog. Give me some grace.
I'm messing with you. I got funerals this week, so I got you.
And don't forget, Big King invented dual threat. First in NCAA history to throw for 3,000 plus and rush for 500 plus.
We already said that 2-3 times. Shout out to you, but I don't want to keep saying it.
Yeah.
That's old stuff.
Shout out to AJ McCarron for hopping on. Shout out to Sean King. Shout out to Bailey and Paris in the back. We'll be back tomorrow for Truth Telling Thursday. Already Thursday, Smitty.
I know, man. I'm gonna go have brunch with my wife and my mother-in-law, get some drinks, some food, and go from there.
Smitty, if I could bet the house, I would bet the house on Ole Miss.
I know. I wish you could. You do it? Is that possible?
I
put up a collateral.
My luck, they'll lose. So, anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, and shout out to everybody. We'll be giving some picks tomorrow. It's a big-time game tomorrow, Smitty. NFL.
It's the Rams and the damn Seahawks. You and Bailey got to put a little bet together.
That'll be a big underdog show because guess what? The winner of that game, in my opinion, is hosting the first. He's hosting. They're hosting throughout the playoffs.
You and Bailey should make a bet. If Bailey wins, you double his pay for the month. If he lose, he don't get paid for the month.
Ruben, you closer. Anyway,
we'll
see you guys tomorrow, man. Much love. Pound that like on the way out, man. 4,000 people in here, and you only have 300 likes. Peace.
All right, Shay.